With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. Here's Hoppy now with another new story.
Well, it's one I call Gunhawk Convention, and it began one day in eastern Arizona. I'd made a big trail drive to a rancher who had paid for the herd in gold, $10,000. It was too much to carry, so after sending the crew back to the Bar 20, California and I rode into the town of Bismarck to exchange the gold for a bank draft. Though it was a small town, Bismarck was the hub of Titus Tremaine's big freighting empire, and we knew it would have a bank able to give us the draft. It was nearly noon as we rode down the single street.
Well, where's the people of this town? I don't see nobody. I hope we get a peek at old Titus Tremaine. I hear he's the richest gent this side of Texas.
Yeah, this town sure is a Tremaine monopoly. Look, Tremaine Hotel, the Tremaine Livery Stable, the Tremaine Saloon.
And here's the bank. I wonder why he don't own that.
He does. Look down in the corner of the window. Bank of Bismarck, Titus T. Tremaine, president. Well, let's go see him. This gold in my saddlebag is heavy. I bet Topper's glad to get rid of it.
Looks like lunchtime.
Yeah. Well, good afternoon. I'd like to exchange this for a draft.
What is it, cowboy?
10,000 gold.
10,000. Gold?
I'd like a draft for it, please. Make it out to William Cassidy, Bar 20 Ranch.
10,000. This is an unexpected pleasure. Thanks. Now I can finish my sandwich. It's chicken.
Hoppy, I don't think he's Tremaine.
I'm beginning to wonder if he's even a bank teller. Hey, friend, my draft, remember?
Yep. Draft for what, cowboy? Hey, Jack, any more sandwiches left?
For what? For my $10,000.
He must be loco. Hear that, Jack? He claims he brought in $10,000.
Oh, that's sure funny. Ha ha.
Yeah, where would a couple of cowboys get $10,000? On your way, fellas, this ain't a charity.
Why, you blasted thieving coyote.
California, wait.
Old fella, thank your partner. If that gun had cleared leather, you'd sure be buzzard bait.
And if Jack's guns aren't enough, try mine. It's been covering you both under the counter since you came in.
So, it's a holdup.
Very impolite term for it, but yes.
And just who are you, crooks?
My, Jack, we're not as famous as we thought. Gentlemen, meet Jack Savage, later Texas.
Savage? The renegade bandit who runs the big border gang?
The same. And, hey, if you're going to the sheriff, you'll want my name, too. It's Caradu.
The Caradu?
Ah, then I do have some reputation.
I don't know of a killer who owns a dirtier one.
Oh, what a nasty thing to say. Jack, do me a favor?
Sure, Caradu. Happy to oblige.
No! Hey, you can't do that to Hoppy and... No!
Neat. Very neatly done, Jack. Take their guns away and throw them two guys into the street. Oh, before you do, hand me another sandwich, will you? Things like this give me such an appetite.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gunhawk Convention. Stopping in the small town of Bismarck to exchange $10,000 in gold for a bank draft, Hoppy and California find two of the biggest border bandit chiefs running the bank. Robbed of the gold, Hoppy and California are slugged and thrown into the street, where they are now coming to.
Oh, California.
Yeah, me too, Hoppy. Oh, my head feels like it's been plumb drove down into my britches.
Yeah, that savage did a good job on us.
He sure did. Savage. Huh. I'm going back into that bank and blast that skunk clear to Hades.
With no gun? Sit down, California.
I ain't got up yet, and I ain't sure I can. Oh, Hoppy, what are we going to do?
The first thing to do is see the sheriff, then try to get some guns. Come on.
Hoppy, did it strike you that those two hombres was taking it awful careless like?
It certainly did. I wish I knew why. They acted like they owned the town instead of being in the middle of a robbery. Here's the sheriff's office.
Door's closed. Let's see. It's locked.
You gents looking for someone?
Yeah, the sheriff. Where is he? The bank's being robbed.
No. Well, you might dig up the sheriff somewheres, but I don't think it'll do you much good.
And just why not, stranger?
Well, he's a little indisposed right now. You might even say he's dead.
Hoppy, what are we going into the saloon for? I ain't thirsty.
Neither am I. But I don't know of a better place to find out things.
Hoppy, the bartender. He's the same gent we met on the street. No, it can't be, because he was heading the other way.
What'll it be, gents?
I don't suppose you'd be interested in the fact that the bank is being robbed?
Nope. Now we got bad beer and worse liquor and no water.
That hombre we ran into in the street, he's your twin?
Could be. He's D. I'm dumb.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You'll make a funny corpse.
Oh, yeah, Tweedledee. You're the Lawson twins.
Yep. Pap only learned to read one book. He named us out of it. Tweedledee and me, Tweedledum. Only we cut it down to D and dumb. You got any crack to make about it?
No, thanks. Come on, California.
No, wait, Hoppy, now stop pushing me.
Shut up and keep moving.
Sure, Hoppy, but what's this all about?
I wish I knew. The Lawson twins are two of the deadliest killers in Arizona.
What? Hoppy, this town seems to be just full
of nothing but gunfighters and bandits. And notice something else? There's not a woman to be seen anyplace. We've landed right in the middle of a Gunhawk convention. What we need is the army. Come on, get on your horse and let's go.
Hoppy, for gosh sakes, let's hightail.
Now keep your horse in a trot. We don't want to attract attention.
You reckon they'll try and stop us?
I think they have stopped us.
All right, strangers, get off the horses. Keep covered. Now, you two act gentle or the next shots won't be in the air.
You know, I guessed that.
Yeah? Well, guess this. You're to stay in town until you get permission to leave. That'll be in a couple of days.
I know you. You're dumb.
I'm D.
Why?
Pap only read one book. He named us...
Thanks, but I've heard your life story. I meant, why do we have to stay, and, where are the townspeople?
Mister, get uncurious, and you may reach your next birthday. Start snooping or try to leave town, and they'll cut your neck suit out of wood.
This bed sure feels good. Bandits everywhere. Not a darn gun to shoot 'em with. What you looking out the window for?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out where the townspeople are. All the men on the street seem to be outlaws. Maybe if I can spot Savage or Cardew, we can follow them and find out.
Hoppy, didn't you hear that, D. Lawson? A wood suit can be mighty uncomfortable. Would make a feller feel so dead.
Mm-hmm.
Things are plain enough, ain't they? Them big border outlaws got together and took over the whole town.
But why this town, 250 miles from the border? And how did they get together? Bandit chiefs aren't exactly playmates, you know. And we have to figure out where the townspeople are.
All right, let's go get ourselves shot up a little. We may not get any answers, but you'll feel better.
There's Cardew and Savage heading for the jail. Let's go.
must be raining outside. The snakes are indoors. Hi, Dee.
I'm dumb. You two going someplace particular?
Oh, just taking our exercise.
Yeah, exercise. Well, we've had enough of that. A man shouldn't overdo it. Back up, Hoppy. Whee! Hoppy, did you see the size of that gun he was pointing at us? I reckon we'll stay here.
No, let's try the window. It's dark enough outside.
But Hoppy, we ain't got no wings. It's 50 feet above the...
I didn't see any guards below it. No, it's clear.
Good.
We can climb up and down the slanting roof over the porch. Drop from it is only 15 feet or so. But be quiet. There's the jail between the buildings where the lighted window is.
It's open, Hoppy. Maybe we can hear what the... Shh.
They're still there. Savage, Caradu, the other Lawson, and a stranger.
Hey, look at him. He's the biggest thing I ever seen.
Shh. Listen.
Drink up, my thieving friends. In 2 more days, the wagon train will be in Mexico, and we'll all be rich men.
I'll be glad when it's over. This sitting and waiting gets on my nerves. I like action.
Well, keep it in hand, my good savage. You kill the sheriff. That should satisfy your bloodlust a little. The townspeople are safe as prisoners in that old mine. And maybe they'll forget the sheriff's death after a while. Any more shooting and the investigation might be closer than we could stand.
Closer than you could stand, you mean, huh? I still think that fella Cassidy and his partner ought to have been crossed off.
Oh, that's why you're nothing but a bandit. You should remember, a killing is only good when it serves a purpose.
D!
Huh?
Boss, the stranger's a loop.
What? You fool!
I got men looking for him. They can't get away.
California, we better get out of here fast.
Dang that can.
They'll hear that. Let's run.
There they are. Get them.
Too late. Hoppy, we're surrounded.
Make a fight for it.
Kill the dirty snooper.
I'm coming your way, Savage. At least I'll get out of my way. Oh,
Hoppy! Hoppy!
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gunhawk Convention. In the freighting center of Bismarck, Hoppy and California have been robbed of $10,000, slugged, threatened, and held prisoner by a combined group of the border's most notorious bandits and gunfighters. In an effort to investigate the strange affair, Hoppy and California escape their guard and eavesdrop on the leaders, only to be trapped by searching outlaws. In the fight, Hoppy was slightly wounded.
There. How's your side feel now, Hoppy?
Oh, I'm all right. It's only a crease.
Crease. Heck, I could lay my finger in that slice.
All right. That's enough.
Sure, after this, you're planning to finish him off, ain't you?
Jack, quit acting like a thug and use your head, if you can.
Care I do? Sometime I'm going to get unhappy with your siding against me in this deal.
Now, don't go getting edgy with me, Jack. We patched up our differences when we came into this thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, be careful you don't bust a seam in the patches. I might decide to not like the way your heart acts.
The way my heart acts.
Yeah, it just keeps beating and beating. Someday it'll annoy me doing that, and I'll just have to shut it up.
Boys, please. Where's your sense of comradeship?
I've got the comradeship, but keep Jack off my back.
Now see what you've done, Savage. You've upset him.
How about it? Do I bore these two?
Tell him no, big man. You're the boss.
Oh, I wish I could avoid it. Unnecessary killing offends me. But I'm afraid I must agree with Savage. You saw me, so you must die. But not in Bismarck. Tie them, Savage, and stick them in a safe place. You can take them with you and kill them when you're far away.
Oh, what's the point of that?
I want no more deaths connected to this affair.
Well, you're the boss. You want them in the mine with the rest?
And have them talk to the townspeople. Don't be stupid. Toss them in that brick kiln up the hill.
Sure. They won't get out of that oven.
Wait. Seems you've been mighty careful not to use a name, big man. Who are you?
You never learn. And despite the fact that you're practically a dead man, I don't like to chance slips.
Well, we ought to have something to use when we cuss you.
Well, in that case, just call me Big Man. Why not? I'm the biggest man around. Go on, take them away, Savage. Oh, and take their pants. It may discourage their nightly wanderings. I'm catching cold.
Inside, you two. I said inside. Now, don't catch cold without your breeches.
Gee, it's dark, Hoppy. Let go of my hand.
I'm not holding your hand. How could I? I'm tied too, you know.
Hoppy, if you ain't, who is?
Me, Sammy Atkins, the storekeeper.
Look, if you're one of the townspeople, untie us.
Sure. Wait till I strike a match to see what to untie. My, polka dots.
Never mind the description. Just untie us.
Yeah, we'll get some pants as soon as we get out of here. How come you aren't locked up in the mine with the others?
When I saw the bad man, I came in here and hid. It's where I always hide from my wife Bertha when she's mad. I hide in here pretty often. There, polka dots, you're free.
Thanks. And the name's California Carlson. And this is my partner, Hopalong Cassidy.
California. That door opens inward. As soon as I get untied, I'll make a rumpus and get the guard to open it. When it's unlocked and you feel his hand turning the handle, yank it open and hard. When he's off balance, I'll take him.
I savvy, Hoppy.
And you're free, Mr. Cassidy.
Good. All right. Take hold of the door handle, California. Here goes. Help! We're dying! Let us out!
Get set, Hoppy. Now! Hey! Hi!
Quick, close the door, California. I'll get his guns. Sammy, start striking matches.
Sure.
Now, come on, Bo Peep. Wake up. Wake up!
Oh, don't hit me.
Snap out of it. I want you to talk.
Hoppy, it's dumb.
I'm D. Don't hit me, I'll talk.
You'd better. Talk loud, fast, and straight. What's in that wagon train heading for the border?
Nothing but loot from the town. You know, the stuff the boys stole from the stores.
From the stores? Well, let me at
Wait,
him.
Sammy, wait. D, the loot from town wouldn't be enough to pay you, your brother, Savage, and Caradu.
I wasn't supposed to be. Men were to get paid in what they could steal. Caradu, Savage, my brother, and me were to get cut in on another angle.
I bet I know. That wagon train was from Tombstone, and every wagon was loaded heavy. It's silver bullion.
So it was silver. It was taken out of the wagons.
Where was it unloaded?
I don't know. All I know is that it was worth around $250,000. Dum and me were to be paid in coin. $30,000 as soon as the deal was finished.
Which means Savage and Caradu probably are to get $50,000. That leaves a big chunk for the big man. Who is he?
I don't know. We were hired through Caradu.
How many men are in town?
Savage brought in 20, Caradu about 30. Dum and me only had 8 men with us. What good is all this?
You'll find out. California, tie him up good.
You can't get out of the town, and you can't...
Ah, quiet. Sammy will try to sneak to your store and get some pants and guns if they left any.
Sure thing. I'll give you the best prices in town.
Not a gun or a shell left in the store. But at least we did get pants. Next thing to release the prisoners.
Yeah. Do you know what old mine they're held in, Sammy?
Well, there's only one up the hill a ways. But without guns, what good are people?
That's a good question. But I noticed something that was overlooked. That box of dynamite there.
Well, there's only half a dozen sticks in that box.
Oh, well, we'll make it do. We'll camp and fuse them and take them with us.
How do we free the prisoners, Hoppy? They'll be guarded.
I know. Sammy, how would you like to be a bandit?
Me, a bandit? Ha! What an imagination.
Yeah. Take one of Lawson's gun belts and strap it on.
A rose by any name. With guns, I'm still a storekeeper.
It has to be you, Sammy. California or I'd be recognized. Now, all you have to do is convince the guard you're his relief. There's so many outlaws in town, you won't even know you're not one of them. And when he comes out, we'll jump him.
Yeah, sure, I get it. How do I look?
Just like a little killer.
Yeah. You know, a man can get dead doing things like this.
Well, General Hoppy, your army of 4 men, 2 guns, and 5 sticks of dynamite is equipped and ready.
Good. I'm leaving you in charge of it. Station 2 men at either end of town out of sight. I'll take the 3rd gun and last stick of dynamite with me into town. Watch for my signal to make the demonstration.
Sure, Hoppy. If anything happens, I'll get 'em for you. I'll blast every one of 'em personal.
Well, what do you know? They're all together inside the jail. I'll never get a better chance. Who's there?
Oh, don't shoot. It's me, Sammy.
Sammy, get back to the mine before you're spotted.
I wish I could, but my wife said to come and help you. I'm more afraid of her than a few measly bandits.
Well, it's too late to argue. Here, you can take the dynamite and this cigar. Light it.
Sure.
The cigar, not the dynamite.
Oh. Okay, it's lit.
Stand behind me as I go in. They draw me. Light the fuse of that dynamite.
Okay, even I know how to light a fuse. Lead on.
Hold it, all of you. I'll drop the first man that moves.
What? How did you get loose again? What does this mean?
It means all the prisoners are free, big man. See what Sammy is holding in his hand? That's dynamite.
Then you've come to kill us. No.
I came to give you all a chance to surrender. The town is surrounded by your ex-prisoners.
So?
They each have 2 sticks of dynamite. Try to escape and they'll blast you off your horses. Try to fight and they'll blast the whole town apart.
Not while you're here.
While we're here. Well, do you surrender to trial? Or do they bury you in pieces?
You wouldn't be trying to bluff, would you, Cassidy?
Not against this bunch, Caribou. Even I have more sense than that. Sammy, pull that shade up and down a couple of times.
Sure thing.
See? Not a thing.
No? Now you know I'm not bluffing. Well, you have 1 minute to make up your minds.
Taken and by a cowhand. Okay, I know when the odds are bad. I'll round up the men. Here goes my gun belts.
Here I do, you dirty skunk. You ain't quitting this deal. Not if I have to die for it.
Look out, he's drawing.
Thanks, Cassidy. He was going to backshoot me, sure.
Oh, forget it. Just get out there and tell all the outlaws to head for the mine. Fast, unarmed, and single file.
Mr. Cassidy.
Not now, Sammy. Dumb, you and Big Man back against the wall, next to that window.
Cassidy, your gold. It's in my cellar with the silver. You can have it back. And more. I'll pay you anything, only don't...
Mr. Cassidy, you must
In a second, Sammy. Go on, Big Man.
I was speculating. My fortune was lost if I didn't get money quick, but there's plenty for you. Don't turn me in.
I'm to tell the townspeople you are being held here in jail, that it? While all along you're betraying them. No deal.
Mr. Cassidy, what'll I do with this dynamite now that I've lit it? The fuse is getting short.
You what? Throw it and get down!
Sure.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy.
Hoppy, you all right?
I'm checking, but I think so. No thanks to Sammy here.
You said light the fuse if they drew, so I lit it.
Savage's the only one who drew. The dynamite was the last resort to take 'em with us. Oh, what's the use?
We collected the outlaws. They're in the mine. Hey, who's there?
Savage, Dumb Lawson, and the big man, Tremaine. When Sammy tossed the dynamite out the window, it blew the wall in on him. Savage is dead, but I think the others are only unconscious.
Did you say Tremaine? Titus T. Tremaine? The Freight King?
The same. He was going to pretend the bandits had held him prisoner here in jail. That's why we had to die. We saw him as the leader. We could have spoiled his plan. I'll tell you, but first send a fast rider to get the wagon train stopped.
And another to the nearest army post for them to come and get a passel of tame outlaws. All except Caribou, that is. When he found out we had only 6 sticks of dynamite, he almost went loco.
Yeah, I guess I fibbed to him a little.
A little? I wouldn't bluff like that with 4 aces.
Our gold and the silver from the trainer in Tremaine's cellar. The silver was unloaded at his house. Then the wagons went on into Mexico. And in his position, it wouldn't have been hard to ship the silver out later in bits.
How'd you figure it was Tremaine? Did he tell you?
No, but when he used his handkerchief, I saw his initials. How many men do you know with the initials TTT?
Excuse me, but is everything over with?
What? Oh, yes, Sammy, I guess so.
Oh, thank heavens. I've been waiting hours to do this. Oh.
Well, I'll be darned. Hoppy, he's fainted.
Yeah, wife or no wife, I think Sammy Atkins is completely cured of playing hero.
Even without his guns, Hoppy can still blast his way clean through any trick situation and put an end to a Gunhawk convention. An action-packed adventure next takes Hoppy and California into the middle of a murderous frame-up with a young boy as the pawn when they meet up with a gunfighter in short pants. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Gunhawk Convention was written by Herb Purdom with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. Now, Hoppy, what about our story?
Well, it's one called Gunfighter in Short Pants, and began one morning as California and I are on our way back to the Bar 20 after delivering some brood mares to a rancher near Albuquerque, New Mexico. We'd crossed a range of low mountains and stopped to water our horses at the headwaters of Yaqui Creek. California was proving himself a giant in the field of tall tales. So far, I'd listened to his exploits with Wild Bill Hickok, Wyatt Earp, and Pat Masterson. Then he worked up to Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Hoppy, you'll never believe it, but Pat and me was closer than two armadillos in one shell. Why, Pat depended on me plumb total. How do you think he got his reputation?
Well, shooting Billy the Kid helped a little.
Yeah, sure it did. Only who do you think really shot the kid?
Oh, now wait, California.
Me, California Carlson, that's who. Two Gun Carlson in them days, deadliest gunslinger west of the Pico.
Sit tight, you two, or I'll put the next one on the seat of Grandpappy's britches.
Grandpappy? Grandpappy? Why, I'll show you. I'll... Hoppy. Well, doggone, it's just a boy.
Yeah. Hey, son, aren't you a little young to be so unfriendly?
I'll be 14 come spring. Why are you here?
Oh, we were just watering our horses and getting ready to move on.
You're ready. Get.
Young'un, you're acting mighty smart.
Smarter than you whiskered old armadillo.
Armadillo? Why, I'm smarter. I got plenty of brains.
Yeah? In which head?
Why,
California, stop it.
Good thing. One more move toward me and I'd have vored him.
Grandpappy, armadillo, which head? Hoppy, a man's got to draw the line someplace.
Not when a rifle's pointing at his breakfast, he doesn't. Say, you've been crying, haven't you, son?
Ain't been crying. Only women crying. I'm a man. Now you get.
Beasley! Beasley, where are you?
Uh-oh. You two stick. Man needs help when a woman's around.
Beasley! What are you doing with that rifle? Who are these men?
How many times I gotta tell you my name's Beans? And I reckon Pappy don't need his rifle now, so it's mine.
Beans. I'm sorry. But you should be home.
I ain't no kid. So stop fussing over me like an old hen.
Miss, I'm Hopalong Cassidy.
How do you do? I'm Maud Allen.
This is California Carlson. Is there anything wrong? Maybe we can help.
No, I guess not. Oh, this is Beasley. Beans Donowell. His father passed away a few days ago, and I've been staying to take care of things.
Pappy didn't pass no place. He was killed by that devil Drago.
Beans!
It's true. And I don't care if Drago has been sparking you. He swore to get Pappy for settling on the headwaters of Yaqui Creek. So we shot him in the back. Pappy was a good man. Always treated me fine. Never even made me go to school.
Nah, don't cry, Beans. Maybe we can help you.
I ain't crying. I ain't.
No, of course you ain't. Poor little kid. I didn't savvy. You know what? You can ride my horse back to your house.
I'll do worse than kick next time. Now back up, all of you.
Son, waving that gun around won't bring your dad back.
Maybe it won't, mister, but I guess that I'm the only Donowell left now. Not very old, but I'm big enough to see that Drago don't get away with shooting my pappy.
But that's for the law to handle, son. Now put the gun down.
I ain't arguing the point. You all stay put until I'm out of sight. Got no reason to shoot you. I sure will if you try and stop me.
Beans, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna take my rifle and Pappy's binoculars and pack into the hills, where I can watch Drago's house. You can warn him for me. The first time I catch him riding alone, I'm gonna bushwhack him.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gunfighter in Short Pants. Hoppy and California, stopping to rest their horses at the headwaters of Yaqui Creek, were confronted by Beans Donowell, a 13-year-old boy whose father had just been killed by an unknown assailant. They try to calm down the angry boy, but keeping them at the point of his rifle, Beans runs off, intent on taking his own vengeance on Drago, the man he believes responsible for his father's death.
Hoppy, are we going to chase that little monster? He might shoot someone.
It won't help matters to have the kid taking shots at us. No, Beans just needs time to cool off. Then we can make him understand it's wrong to take the law into his own hand.
Well, this is just dandy. A fine pair of men afraid of a little boy.
With a great big gun? Yes. That rifle's man-sized. And I reckon his corpses would be, too. Hoppy's right.
Miss Maud, did Drago threaten Donowell?
Well, yes. But Donowell was deliberately trying to cause trouble, settling on this quarter section around the headwaters of Yaqui Creek. He told Drago he'd dam off the creek the first time Drago made him mad.
The creek feeds the entire range below. Drago own it?
Practically. But Drago's no backshooter.
If Donowell was in a position to ruin him, I'd say the kid was right. Drago killed to save his water supply.
He didn't. Oh, you're awful, both of you. First you're afraid to trail the boy, now you're accusing an innocent man.
Oh, now look, Miss Maud, we wasn't...
I heard you, and you'd better ride on before Drago hears of this.
You ain't giving us a chance to explain.
I've heard all I want to hear.
Hey, wait. Come back. It'll be dangerous to trail the kid while he's riled up. I wonder when I'll learn not to argue with women. Ain't you sort of unconcerned about being called a coward?
Oh, the girl's excited. We'll do something more practical. We'll warn this Mr. Drago to keep his nose indoors for a few days. By that time, maybe Beans will be hungry enough to come home.
Hoppy, I hope this Drago's more gentle than the rest of the people in this country. If a boy and a gal are as unfriendly as we found them, what's a man gonna be like?
We'll soon know. Drago should appreciate being warned anyway.
I hope you're right. I hate being buried. There's a mistake.
Well, here's his ranch house. I wonder if he's home. Hello in there.
Yeah, strangers? What's your pleasure?
We have a message from Mr. Drago. You him?
Nope. But you can tell me.
Sorry. I'd like to see Drago personally.
Oh? You the law?
Nope.
You got nice guns. On the dodge?
Where's Drago?
Maybe you're riding grub line.
And maybe we're Apaches in the warpath, but we ain't.
Well, lawyer, what have we here?
A gunslinger and a stove-up cowpoke. Tramps, by my guess.
I'm Hopalong Cassidy. This is California Carlson. If you're Drago, we got a warning for you.
Advance guard for the nesters, huh? Get rid of them, lawyer.
You got the wrong burr under your saddle. We're not from any nesters, but a kid who's waiting to bushwhack you.
You don't hear so well. Drago wants you to leave.
Wait. Go on, Cassidy. Who's the kid?
You can guess. It's Beans Donnerwell. He thinks you shot his father.
Beans? You mean... Oh, no. You're warning me about a kid in short pants. Me, Drago, being threatened by a dirty-faced brat. Say, that's a rich one.
Oh, I say, Aunt, must you bellow like a sick buffalo? Oh, your yelling gets annoying after a while. I don't know why I stick around.
You like to eat, that's why. Cassidy Carlson, my nephew, Junior Holland.
Aye.
Hardy. Oh, my pleasure, gentlemen.
I'm holding a baile tomorrow night, Cassidy. It's Junior's birthday. I reckon you've earned an invite.
Thanks, but all we came for was to be sure you wouldn't go riding where Beans might take a shot at you.
No ragtail kid is scaring me into a hole. I ride where and when I please. But you can tell him I didn't pot his old man. Much as I hated the cuss for getting me over the barrel.
Why did he settle up there? Even if he did have you where he wanted you, he couldn't take advantage of it.
He couldn't. But the nesters that he was the leader of could. He was going to force me to let them settle part of my ranch.
Well, it's open range. They could settle it anyway.
Not without a whale of a fight, they couldn't. Old Donnerwell knew I'd run the nesters off unless he had a way to keep me still.
All right, come on, California. We have to warn a boy about a man.
Hoppy, we've been looking for that kid for 5 hours. It's getting dark, and I'm soaked plumb to my bad temper.
Yeah, we got to find him, California. With Drago acting bull-headed, we have to get the boy. I only hope he doesn't shoot before we can talk to him.
You're real inspiring company. If we're lucky, he's gonna...
Dismount, find cover.
Oh! Don't shoot! We're friends!
Keep your head down.
No, I'm glad you thought of that.
And put that gun up. We're not shooting at scared boys.
I was just a hefting it for comfort, that's all. Hey, he's quit.
Wait a minute. Maybe he's reloading. Beans! Beans!
No answer. Maybe he's mad at us. Hoppy, your arm, you're hit.
It's just a flesh wound. I'm all right. I guess our friend has left for good. One way to be sure, though.
Hoppy, get down, you darned idiot.
He's gone. Looks like we won't get to talk to Beans.
Blasted hero, someday you're gonna give me heart failure. You're pulling a trick like that. And watch... look out, he's behind us.
Hiya, fellas.
Hi, fellas. Hoppy, did you hear him? He empties a Winchester at us and comes in to say, hi, fellas.
I didn't empty no Winchester. I heard the shooting and came to see who was doing it.
Beans, are you sure? Well, if you didn't, who did?
If I'd emptied my rifle, you two'd have been dead. Honest, Mr. Cassidy, I ain't really a gunfighter. The only hombre I'd shoot at is the man who shot Pappy.
Ever think you may be hunting down the wrong man, Beans? I can't say I like Drago much, but he doesn't look like a cowardly bushwhacker.
I got proof. I ain't showed it to nobody, but I got it. Look at this. I found it next to Pappy's body.
A gold watch fob. Drago's name worked in it. Yeah, that's pretty good proof, I guess. No, look here.
Yeah, someone sliced through that soft gold.
It didn't break off. It was planted by someone.
It still could have been Drago.
Yeah, it could. But does it figure that a smart hombre like Drago would leave his signature like this?
Maybe so, maybe not. What's your interest, anyway?
Let's say I like seeing the law handle things. It's the only right way. Will you give us a couple of days, Beans?
You're gonna investigate Pappy's death?
That's right. Believe me, son, we're on your side. I understand how you feel.
I think maybe you do. You're about the first man who didn't treat me like dirt, 'cause Pappy was a nester.
Just 2 days, and when we find the bushwhacker, we'll talk about how he should be punished. Will you promise?
I promise. I won't do nothing for 2 days.
Good. Now you go home and get dried off. Let's go, California.
Some Cindy. Hey, Hoppy. Here comes Miss Moore.
Hello, Mr. Cassidy. Mr. Carlson.
Evening, Miss Maud. Well, what?
Yes, the black-eyed. Should have taken your advice and not trailed beans.
What happened?
I caught him. Tried to take his gun away and he poked me one. Served me right.
He was pretty worked up.
Hello there, Hoppy, California. Did I hear you mention Beans Donnerwell?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I just caught sight of him hanging around outside.
What? I'd better find Drago quick.
Well, he's on the terrace. The side porch to you.
I've heard the word.
Eh? Well, I was afraid English was becoming the new dead language.
Stay here, California. I'll find Drago. Tell Miss Maud how you shot Billy the Kid.
Billy the Kid? Why, I thought Pat Garrett shot him.
Drago, you better come inside a minute.
What for? Come on and join me for a smoke.
It's not safe out here.
Oh, now, don't tell me I'm about to be shot.
Drago!
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gunfighter in Short Pants. Hoppy obtained young Beans Donnerwell's promise to do nothing about revenging his father's death for 2 days, while Hoppy investigated. But the next night, Beans was seen outside Drago's house shortly before Drago was shot by someone out in the dark. Fortunately, Drago was only wounded when the bullet glanced from a silver concho on his vest. And now, in his bedroom, Hoppy is talking to him.
You're a lucky man, Drago. How do you feel?
I'm all right, except for a sore side.
What is all this Nestor talk?
Donnerwell was the leader of a bunch of Tennessee farmers. Oh, not enough to be dangerous to me. At least not until he took over the headwaters of Yaqui Creek. Someone tipped him that I'd never settle that piece of land.
Well, where are the Nestors now?
Over at the county seat, where the sheriff can protect him. I reckon they'll be moving in on me pretty quick. They'll get a warm reception. We'll take care of...
I didn't shoot nobody. I was just watching the party. I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't. Let me go.
Hey, Drago, we got the kid.
Take the little ragamuffin into Cedarville and lock him in that old jail. Then send to Donna Anna for the sheriff.
Right.
Good, they caught him. Well, I'll see he pays for putting that slug into me. Hey, get away from my coat.
Oh, what? Sure.
Cassidy, if you try to cross me, I'll stick my whole outfit on you.
Well, here's the old jail. You know what to do, California.
Sure, I ought to run like blazes. Hoppy, I'll never get to be 40 traveling with you.
If you see 40 again, you'll back up to it. But you saw how someone stirred up a drunken mob to lynch Beans before the sheriff gets here.
Yeah, funny how easy it is to stir up hate. Wish it was as easy to make folks love. Life would be a heap more peaceful.
Oh, stop grumbling and stand guard. I'll get the boy.
Sure, stand guard. Just to rescue that shin-kicking, gun-toting, unreal little porcupine. Ain't nobody.
Well, good morning.
Morning, Miss Maud. Goodbye, Miss Maud.
Why, Mr. Carlson, you look nervous. Anything wrong?
No, of course not.
I know. You're worried about the boy. So am I. He hasn't a friend in the world.
I wouldn't say that exactly, ma'am.
But it's true. The way that mob is shouting up the street. Someone should take the boy out of town to Donna Anna.
Oh, no sane man would try a stunt like that. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Carlson. Be careful.
Sure. I'm trying as best I can.
California, coast clear?
Yeah, but hurry.
I had to tie up the jailer. Come on, Beans, here's your horse.
Quick, Hoppy. That mob spotted us.
Let's ride!
What you stopping for, Hoppy?
Up ahead, a bunch of wagons and riders coming this way.
It's Pappy's friends. They're coming from Donna Anna.
We've lost the gang back there. You wait here. I'll check up ahead.
Hold up there. Yeah. Howdy, stranger. Riding kind of hard, aren't you?
My name's Hopalong Cassidy. From that star on your vest, I'd say you were the sheriff of Donna Ana County.
Yeah. You need a one?
Yeah, I got a prisoner back there. The little one.
Looks like about a half a prisoner.
That's Beans Donnerwell.
Why, that's...
Are these nesters, Sheriff?
Uh-huh. Planning on settling in Yaqui Valley?
Drago's going to fight to keep them out. They'll have guards posted. Drago's men will slaughter these farmers.
I reckon that's why I'm riding with them. I aim to see they get a fair shake. If they don't, well, I'll speak my piece.
I have an idea that might prevent this war if you can give me a little time. Listen, it's a good hunch Drago will take over Cedarville and make his stand there. He'll figure to try and trap those nesters.
What you looking for, Hoppy? Why'd we circle town?
From this knoll, I can watch how Drago's stationing his men. Uh-oh, there goes Drago himself into the hotel. That's what I wanted to see. Come on.
Hey, what about me?
You are to stay here, Beans. This is a two-man job. And now we try to draw Drago's fangs. That is, his men.
We just ask him polite-like to quit Drago, I suppose.
Oh, here's the plan. We'll split at that building. You go up the alley behind one row of buildings, I'll take the other. So far as I could tell, all of Drago's men are on the rooftops except those in the hotel.
So far, I'm with you, Hoppy, but I got the feeling you're about to lose me. You take one side, I take the other, eh?
And behind each building, you stop and yell so a man or men stationed on the roof can hear you.
Yell what? Boo?
Well, you pretend you're one of Drago's men talking to someone. You yell something like this. Gold! They found gold on Yaqui Creek. I'm on my way, Sam. Let those other suckers stay here and fight it if they want to.
Oh, yeah, I get it. But, Hoppy, when they look down, they won't...
They'll see nothing. You duck around the next building as soon as you yell. Meet you at the hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I've had a good life. Up till now.
Don't get edgy, lawyer. We don't shoot till the nesters have been warned and their families are out of range.
So you told me a dozen times. The heck with it. I've had enough psalm singing. I'm going up on the roof where I can have some privacy.
Hey, Locke. Seems to me you aren't very happy about this chance to get rid of the nesters.
Maybe I'm not, but I can't back down now.
Uh-oh. It won't be long now. Look up the road. Here they come.
I wish there was another way.
There is. Just sit real quiet.
Huh? What do
Keep
you
them
mean?
covered, California. I'll collect their hardware.
Right, Hoppy. Keep those hands up, you two.
Hey, what's the idea? I'm not carrying a hideout. My rifle's there against the wall.
Just had to search you and make sure. Now you, Drago.
There's mine. Don't bother to search me. You fools.
If you're thinking of your men, forget it. They're gone.
What? You're bluffing.
Am I? Then this should bring them running.
Greg! Luke! Blackie! Ryan! Hoppy! I think his saddle just come uncinched.
Drago, it's my hunch you're a tough but misguided hombre. You want to listen to how you've been the intended victim all along?
I'm hardly in a position to argue, cowboy.
Well, first, Donnerwell was tipped to come in and settle on the source of Yaqui Creek, giving you a good motive to kill him. 2, Donnerwell was killed and your watch fob planted by him. Beans found it and kept it secret. 3, failing to get you hung for Donnerwell's murder, the killer tried direct action, taking advantage of the boys being seen outside the house.
Still trying to say the boy didn't shoot me, huh?
He didn't. When the killer found he'd only wounded you, he again tried to plant a clue pointing to you.
Isn't this a little roundabout just to get me?
Yeah, it is. And it's what gave the killer away. There's only one person who stood to profit so obviously by your death that he had to make sure no one could suspect. Your heir.
Why, Unc. Why, he means me. I never even met Donnerwell.
Drago, take a look in Junior's coat pocket.
Huh? Sure. But it's silly to... What's this?
Donnerwell's wallet. But how... Cassidy, why, you put it there.
Yeah, when I searched her. It was a dirty trick, wasn't it?
A stupid trick, if you ask me. There, you had no proof.
No. You never met Donnerwell. How did you know it was his wallet? It's unmarked.
Why, you said... You dirty snoop. If you kept your nose out... But I won't take all the blame.
He's been shot. Who did it? Drop them, you two. It serves the sniveling skunk right. He was smart enough to have the ideas, but I had to do his dirty work for him.
You can't get away, Greg.
I'll get away. But first I'm gonna kill the three of you to set you up for good.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy.
You all right, Mr. Cassidy?
Thanks to your disobedience and quick shooting, Beans. Did you kill him?
No. I kept thinking about what you said. You know, the law taking care of it and all. I just put a slug in both his arms so he couldn't shoot, and another in his leg to make him sit down.
Some shooting. Someday I'll tell you about how I shot Billy the Kid. Oh, he was a fair shot himself and spunky just like you.
Beans, I owe you an apology. I accuse you of what my own nephew was guilty of. I'm sorry, son.
Reckon I made the same kind of mistake, Mr. Drago. We can both thank Mr. Cassidy for setting us straight.
We sure can. Beans, do you have any plans?
Me? No. Guess I'll try and get me a job somewheres.
Come over here with me, Beans. I think you've got a place to go. Maybe after Maud and I are married, you might even like to try us out as your new folks.
Gee. Hoppy, where'd you get Donnerwell's wallet?
Junior planted it in Drago's coat the night he was shot. I saw it and thought I'd return the favor.
Hey, what was the shooting? Oh, what's this? Well, is the war over? Where's Drago's man?
Hello, Sheriff. You can stop worrying. Drago will let the nesters settle in peace. I'll tell you about it in a minute, but first, meet my partner, California Carlson. He's the one who really shot Billy the Kid, you know.
Oh, well, how interesting. I thought it was Pat Garrett.
That's 'cause I let Pat take the credit. We was pards, Pat and me was. What's your moniker, Sheriff?
Garrett. Pat Garrett.
Sure glad to meet... Hoppy, hide me.
Looks like this time California's tall tales have caught up with him, just like Hoppy caught up with the bloodthirsty schemer after the gunfighter in short pants. Hoppy and California hit the trail next for Santa Fe on a somber mission to fulfill a promise made to a dying man and to keep a date with the Songbird of Santa Fe. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Gunfighter in Short Pants was written by Herb Purdom, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy and Andy Clyde as California. Here's Hoppy now with another new story.
This one I call The Memory of Mace Merlot. It began with a red-headed singer at the Silver Dollar, biggest dance hall and gaming palace in Abilene. California and I had ridden into town looking for Johnny Kenyon, who used to ride for the Bar 20. We had no idea where he was staying, but one of his letters had said something about working at the Silver Dollar. So we stopped there and went inside.
Man, oh man, Say, this place is big enough for a roundup.
Yeah, and crowded enough to be a beef shoot.
It's gonna be worth it, though. Hey, take a look at that red-headed gal sitting up at the bar.
Yeah.
Prettier than a newborn calf under a harvest moon. And, look at them spangles she's a-wearing.
California.
Well, yeah. Hey, which way you heading?
I thought I'd ask one of the bartenders about Johnny.
Well, Hoppy, pick that bald-headed one, then. He's right for the gal. I'll bet she sings or something. I'll bet she sings real purty.
Come on, California, through here.
Yeah, I'm right behind... excuse me. Yeah. It'd be a lot easier, though, if a fella had a shoehorn.
Well, gents, you made it. What'll you have?
I'll have a sarsaparilla and a little information.
Well, we got both right here. Yep, we got both. What do you want to know?
I'm looking for a man named Kenyon, Johnny Kenyon. Know where I can find him?
Well, there's your sarsaparilla. Johnny Kenyon, huh? You're a stranger in these parts, ain't you, mister?
That's right.
Well,
Let me handle this, will you, Jack?
why, sure, Carrie, why, sure.
Just what do you want with Johnny Kenyon, mister?
I'm a friend of his, miss. An old friend.
That's funny. He never told me about knowing anyone like you.
Well, now, maybe that's because he was too busy telling you about yourself. With that red hair of yours.
Never mind my red hair. You're a gunman, aren't you?
A gunman? I'm afraid you're way off the track, miss.
You're carrying 2 guns. You're a stranger. And you come in here asking for Johnny Kenyon.
Hoppy, she's got a pistol. A Derringer.
I see it. Now, miss, why don't you take it easy? I'm not going to hurt Johnny Kenyon.
I'm going to make sure you don't hurt him. You or anyone else. First it's threats we get. Now it's a hired gunman.
You sound pretty excited to me. If we could just sit down and...
You're right. I am excited. Excited enough to kill anyone who'd hurt Johnny Kenyon. And I'm starting right now with you.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and the memory of Mace Merlot. Hoppy and California have come to Abilene to look for an old friend, Johnny Kenyon. But in the Silver Dollar dance hall, Hoppy is taken for a hired gunman by a beautiful red-headed entertainer. A girl who thinks he means harm to Johnny Kenyon. She has pulled a gun, leveled it at Hoppy, and fired point blank.
Hoppy, you hit.
No, blank. California, I'm all right. But there are some bottles back there that are never going to be quite the same.
I got the gal's pistol.
Give it back to her.
Give it back to her? Are you crazy?
She won't make any more trouble. She pulled the gun offline just before she fired. I watched her do it. Is that right, miss?
Hey.
No, let her go. She must have had good reason for doing what she did. Seems to me Johnny Kenyon must be in some kind of trouble.
Well, if he's mixed up with her, he's got trouble. Plenty of it.
What's going on here, anyway?
Oh, nothing much, Mace. A little shooting, but nothing heard outside of a few bottles.
Were you in on it, Cassidy?
In a way I was, but... wait a minute. How do you happen to know my name?
I'm Mace Merlot, town marshal. I never forget a face or a fact. I met you in Ponca City 7 years ago. Party at Judge Carver's house. You had your arm in a sling from a rifle slug.
Well, that is a memory. As I recall it, that was a big party.
I'll even name the 2 waddies you came with. A couple of lads named Red Connors and Idaho Norton.
You got me, Merlot.
Now, let's get back to what happened here. Carrie Deneen tried to plug you. Why?
She thought I was a gunman out to get Johnny Kenyon. Wouldn't believe me when I told her I was a friend of his.
Johnny Kenyon, huh?
I had an idea he's working here.
He was, but not anymore.
Don't happen to know where he's staying, do you, Marshal?
At the Longhorn Hotel. No use going there till sundown, though. Kenyon works in the stockyards till sundown. Then he stops for dinner at Maggie Fergal's place. Want me to do anything about Carrie?
No, she was hysterical. She fired the miss anyway. Why don't we just forget it?
Glad you feel that way about it, Cassidy. You're all right.
Tell me something, Merlot. Why would anyone want to hurt Johnny Kenyon? There's one of the easiest going men you'll find anywhere.
Carrie Deneen seems to like him, and that makes him a lot of ready-made enemies. Because a lot of men like Carrie Deneen. Jealousy. With some people, it's another word for kill.
You sure this is the room?
Well, the clerk downstairs said it was number 15, and that's what we got. Johnny Kenyon, you old outlaw, you. Didn't expect... Johnny, what's the matter? What happened to you?
Hoppy,
You better come in. Catch him, Hoppy.
I've got him. Get the door open a little more.
His face. Looks like somebody hit it with a poker.
Sees him down on the bed. You better go out and get a doctor.
No. Don't get anyone. Just
take it easy, Johnny. You need a doctor.
No. By the window. You see? Window? What's he worrying about? Hoppy.
Yeah, I see. It's the girl from the silver dollar. The redhead.
She's dead, Hoppy. She's been stabbed. Hoppy, you've got to get me out of here.
How did it happen, Johnny?
I don't know. I walked into the room. Something hit me. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here.
You can't run, Johnny. Run from this and you'll carry a label the rest of your life. Killer. And every man will be against you because it was a woman.
I didn't do it.
We'll tell them that. But you can't run. You gotta stay and face it. California.
The doctor?
The doctor and the town marshal. And you might as well tell him to bring along the coroner.
Right, I'm on the way, Hoppy. I'm glad you came, Hoppy. I'm awful glad you came.
Did you know that girl was coming here tonight?
Yeah. Carrie and I were in love. We were going to get married next week. She came here so we could plan the wedding. I was a little late getting back from Maggie Fergal's place. I shouldn't have been late. If I hadn't been late...
Oh, but they'd have found some other way of doing it. Stop beating yourself, Johnny.
A lot of men were in love with her. But I was the lucky one. The lucky one. What are you doing, Hoppy?
That's her purse. Spilled open when she fell. There's a handkerchief, a sachet, a locket, 4, 8, 12, 13 silver dollars.
Yeah. She always carried $13. Thought it was good luck.
Well, it wasn't good luck tonight. Well, we'll turn this over to the law.
Not the sachet, Hoppy. I'd like to have the sachet. The fragrance of it. It'll always seem like her. Put it in your pocket for me. Nobody has to know.
Well, I don't...
Please, Hoppy. It may be all I'll ever have to remember about. If I ever get out of this.
You'll get out of it, Johnny, if you're innocent.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you?
Yes, I do. Because I know you. But there'll be people in this town who won't believe it. And for a while, that's going to make things pretty tough.
Here's the marshal, Hoppy. Couldn't find the doc, though, but we left word for him.
Doesn't look as though a doctor's going to do this girl much good.
Kenyon needs him. California tell you about this, Merlot?
Yes, he told me. I'm glad you didn't run, Kenyon. How'd it happen?
I'll tell you the same thing I told Hoppy. I walked into this room and someone hit me. That's all I know.
Why was the girl here?
We were going to be married next week. She came here so we could talk things over.
Sure you didn't have a fight?
No. We never fought about anything. We were in love with one another.
Okay, kid. I'm just asking what other people are going to ask. Know anybody who'd want to kill her?
No. Why would anybody want to do that? Pretty as a picture. Why would anybody want to do that?
Well, I'm going to have to take you in, kid.
Johnny, you worked at the Silver Dollar, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I worked there.
Who runs the place?
Fellow by the name of Blue Telford. Why?
Just a thought.
Okay. But don't let your thoughts make you careless. Not when it comes to Blue Telford. He's a winning man on the draw. And that goes for the game of poker or when he's using a gun.
I'm Chelford. Bartender says you've been wanting to see me.
Yeah, I'm Hopalong Cassidy. This is my partner, California Carlson.
What's your trouble?
I'm a friend of Johnny Kenyon's. I thought if I could talk to you about Carrie Deneen...
Look, friend, I'm not talking about Carrie Deneen to anyone.
This could be important. It might save Johnny Kenyon's life.
Well, I'll just be frank with you. I don't care a nickel about saving Johnny Kenyon's life.
I can see we're just wasting each other's time.
Not at all. If you hadn't come looking for me, I'd have sent for you.
That's interesting. Why?
Well, I've been kind of anxious to give you a little advice.
I think you ought to get out of town.
I've only been here a few hours. Haven't had a chance to do much looking around.
Well, it's a dusty, dirty town, friend. You wouldn't see much if you did look around. It'll be much healthier for you if you leave.
Just the same, Telford, I think I'll stay.
Well, that's your choice. But if you're still in Abilene by tomorrow night, you could end up staying a long time. A long, long time.
All right, Telford. Now that we understand each other.
Help! Everybody down the street! Mr. Telford, you can get them out!
Out where? You try to empty this place, Meek, and you better have good reason for it.
I have good reason, Mr. Telford. It's a fire! The jail! With a young fella in there! Burned to death!
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, The Memory of Mace Merlot. In Abilene, a fire is destroying the city jail. Inside the building, a trapped, helpless prisoner is Johnny Kenyon, Hoppy's friend and old Bar 20 pal. Outside, a big crowd mills about, horrified by the spectacle of a man being burned to death before their eyes.
Everybody line up! Let's get those buckets going!
Merlot, how about Kenyon?
We've done everything we can. Door's jammed shut now. It's too hot to get close.
We can't let him stay in there and die. Here, let me have that bucket of water. Get me 3 or 4 lariats and riders. I'll have to have 3 or 4 riders.
What you gonna do, Hoppy?
Get these ropes wet. I'll move in and time the bars, then we'll pull that wall out.
You're crazy. You'll die as well as Kenyon.
I'm gonna try to save him anyway. Here are the ropes, boys. I'll keep the open end.
How you gonna work it, Cassidy?
When I give the word, pull. Here I go.
Watch the horses. Angle those ropes and he'll never make it. He'll never make it anyway. That building's gonna cave in any second. Hoppy! He's still on his feet. I can see him. He ain't gonna make it. That building's going down. He'll make it. Come on, Hoppy. Hold it. We can't hit him. Let it go. There he goes. I heard him. Oh, wait. Give him a chance to get clear. He's clear now. Pull away.
How is he, Merlot?
Doc says he's going to be all right. He was smart enough to lie flat on the floor, and that saved his life.
How do you think that jail caught fire?
I don't think. I know. Somebody set it off.
That fire should prove Kenyon's innocence. Somebody tried to kill him.
I won't argue that with you, but...
You in here, Merlot?
Come in, Judge. Judge, this is Hopalong Cassidy.
Oh, I've heard of you, Cassidy. Merlot, there's people saying that you're going to take Kenyon out of Abilene because you're worried about his health.
He's my prisoner, and it's my duty to protect his welfare. I'm taking him over to Claiborne tomorrow.
Not until after the inquest, you won't.
Well, that's up to you, Pete, since you're both coroner and judge.
Then he stays in town and we decide how that girl met her death. And if anybody's real worried about Kenyon's health, they better go out and find him a good lawyer, because he's gonna need it.
Out pretty late, aren't you, California?
Well, with that fire and all, it was a big night. Might be bigger ones in the next day or so, though.
Why do you say that?
There's a lot of talk going around. Talk against Blue Telford. There's them as thinks he'd a hand in the killing of that gal. There's talk about forming vigilantes and running Telford out of town.
With the gang Telford has behind him, that would be quite a job.
I heard something else this evening, too. Ran into that little clerk who works at the Longhorn Hotel.
Yeah?
He's been drinking quite a bit. Had a lot in his mind. Told me some of it.
About Johnny Kenyon?
Yeah. This little feller's name's Meek. Judd Meek. And he says he knows about somebody who went up to Johnny's room just afore Carrie Deneen was killed.
Yeah?
Meek says the party didn't know he saw him because he was in a closet stacking blankets at the time. He saw him come out, too, maybe 10 minutes later. That was just before we got there.
Then we've got it.
Yeah.
This should clear Johnny Kenyon.
Maybe, if Meek could name this party. But I couldn't get no more out of him. He's scared, yes, sir. It's on his conscience, but he's scared clear through to the marrow.
Where did you talk to him?
Over at the Golden Nugget Saloon.
He might still be there. Let's go.
This place ain't quite as fancy as the Silver Dollar. No music or nothing.
Can you spot your man?
Yeah, he's all alone at the table. Come on. Back again, Meek. I thought I'd like to buy you a little drink.
Yeah, it's you,
Yeah, this is my pal Hoppy.
hello, Happy.
Hi.
Listen, fellas, I can't stay. I gotta go home. I got a wife and kid, and we're leaving town tomorrow, so I gotta go home.
But you got a lot in your mind, Meek. We kind of thought you might like to talk about it.
Not so loud.
A lot on my mind. What do you know about what I got on my mind?
Well, you know who killed Carrie Deneen. You know who was up to Johnny Kenyon's room just before she got knifed.
Hey, wait a minute. What are you trying to do? Get me in trouble?
Who was it you saw go up there, Meek?
Hey, go away. I'm going home. I got a wife and a kid.
What are you going to do, Meek? Keep it in your conscience? You helped me save Johnny Kenyon's life tonight. I saw you working down there at the fire. What are you going to do now? Let him hang anyway? When you know he's innocent. When you know who really committed that murder.
I'm going home. We're leaving.
You've got to tell us, Meek. It'll be on your conscience if you don't. You've got to tell us.
Yeah, I guess I do have to tell you, but I'll have to do it in my own way.
You don't need to wait.
No, wait. I'll tell you about it, but I'm scared. I've got a wife and kid. I got to think about them, so I'll tell about it my own way.
All right, Meek. What is your own way?
Tomorrow morning, we're pulling out of Abilene, me and the family. There's an old trail shack out west of town, maybe 10 miles.
Yeah.
If you want to meet me there tomorrow, I'll tell you everything I saw, and then I won't care. And I figure we can get away, and it'll be off my mind.
I can't make it in the morning, Meek. They're holding the inquest then.
All right, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you until sundown.
Let's have order here. This is an inquest, not a carnival. All right, now. Now we'll get back to the business at hand. I have here a list of effects belonging to the deceased. Do we have the items here, Marshal?
No, Your Honor. Everything except the money was burned up when the jail caught fire. I wrote the list from memory.
Well, we certainly won't question your memory. It seems you had a handkerchief, a locket, and any more disturbance like this, and I'm going to clear the room. What's going on here, anyway? What's this all about?
If you really want to know, Pete, I'll be glad to tell you.
You sit down, Maggie Virgo. You're out of order.
That's where you're wrong, Judge. Everything about me is working just fine. And since when have vigilantes been out of order?
Vigilantes? What do you mean?
We're formed and ready to act, that's what I mean. We want you and the marshal to act with us, but if you ain't willing, we're going to act anyway.
And just what you expect to do that can't be done in court under due process of the law.
This happens to be a court, don't it? Well, I don't see Blue Telford in here anywhere.
Well, as far as we know, Blue Telford has nothing to do with this case.
Pete, as far as we all know, he's got everything to do with it. With everything else that's rotten in this town.
Maggie Virgo, you're a woman. You shouldn't have any interest in killings.
I don't, so long as you fool men confine it to one another. But when you start killing women, that's when I get plumb interested. We want Telford at this hearing, Judge. If he don't feel that he wants to come, we feel we ought to go over to the Silver Dollar and get him.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Why not, Mr. Cassidy? Everybody else has.
Maggie, if you're all willing to wait until this evening sometime, I think I'm going to be able to tell you who killed Carrie Deneen and provide proof.
Well, now that sounds all right. But how do we know you ain't just talking?
I have information that I can't give out to everybody, but I'm willing to tell you all about it. I'll tell you up here in front of the judge and the marshal, and then you can decide for yourself.
Sounds fair enough.
Well, come up here to the bench then, Maggie.
All right. If this is going to be a private conversation, everybody else back. Now make way for Maggie Fergal.
Don't worry about me. I'll make my own way.
Maggie, you certainly give me a lot of trouble here today. I ought to cite you for contempt.
You do, Judge, and you'll never eat another piece of my pie as long as you live. All right, now, what's this information?
That little clerk at the hotel, he saw a person go up to Johnny Kenyon's room just before the killing. He saw the person leave right after. He wouldn't tell me who it was. He was afraid. But he's leaving Abilene, and he's going to tell me the name of that person this afternoon when I meet him at the trail shack out west of town.
All right, Maggie. Does that satisfy you?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. It's okay, everybody. We'll wait and act later.
And now, if you don't mind, we'll continue this hearing. If I remember correctly, I was reading Marshal Malot's list of the dead girl's effects. Handkerchief, locket, silk sachet, and 13 silver dollars. Well, it appears that the handkerchief, the locket, and the sachet were destroyed in the jail fire, but... Hey, hold on there, Cassidy. Where do you think you're going?
Sorry, Your Honor, but I have to leave. I just found out that I put Judd Meek and his family in danger of their lives.
Well, Jesse, only a few more hours now, and we can be on our way. And we won't have nothing to worry about. And then we're heading out to California. What do you say to that, Jesse? Jesse, I'm talking to you.
You always were a talker, weren't you, mate?
Mace, Merlot.
Yeah. Talk so much you don't even think to look if anybody's listening. If you'd have been looking now, for instance, you'd have seen that your wife and kid are walking out by the corral.
My wife and kids.
Didn't expect to see me, did you?
No,
Waiting
no.
for somebody else, weren't you? Hopalong Cassidy. And you were going to tell them all about seeing me at the hotel last night.
Shotgun. You got a shotgun.
I'll bet you told your wife all about it, too, didn't you, Meek?
My wife? No. You couldn't do anything to her, Merlot.
I'm afraid I'll have to, Meek. With you the talker that you are, I'd be taking too big a chance letting her stay alive.
No.
Should have kept your mouth shut, Meek.
You can't kill us.
Shut up.
Hopalong Cassidy. Thank heaven.
I said shut up. One wrong word and... You don't see my nag out back. Maybe we'll have a surprise party for Mr. Cassidy.
Meek, you in there, Meek?
Answer. Tell him you're here.
I'm here, Mr. Cassidy.
And I'm here too, Cassidy.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy.
You ain't gonna be using this hand for a couple of days, Hoppy. Lucky you only caught the edge of that scattergun blast, or you wouldn't have no arm. You ought to have waited for me to get here anyway.
Might have been too late, California.
It would have been too late. Malot was gonna kill my wife as well as me. Maybe my kid.
Yeah, I can believe that. After all, he killed Carrie Deneen just because he was jealous of her. How's the shoulder, Malot?
I'll be all right. If I had half your luck, I'd own the state of Texas.
You made your own luck, Malot. All the way.
Another 15 minutes. That was all I needed.
You're wrong. I knew you were the killer without Meek telling me.
Sure, you're a big man. You know everything. And just how did you know?
You told me. You and that report you wrote of what Carrie Deneen had in her purse. You wrote that list from memory, didn't you, Malot? You'd have been better off if you hadn't.
Listen, I've got the best memory in the Southwest. Why would I have been better off?
Because what you wrote showed you'd been in the room before I got there, and that would have proved you guilty.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the silk sachet you had on the list.
She had a sachet.
I know she did, but you couldn't have known it, not unless you were there earlier than I was, because I picked up that sachet before you and California came in. I picked it up and kept it, without saying a word to anybody. Now, let's get back to town. I'm anxious to tell Johnny Kenyon he's a free man.
It's a funny thing, but justice always seems to triumph over crime, even when the only clue, as Hoppy found in this story, was merely a bag of powdered scent and a memory that was a trifle too keen. In our next adventure, Hoppy and California come face to face with death, but this time not at the point of a gun. It's a tale of greed and mystery, and the fall guy takes the form of a Spider Woman. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. The Memory of Mace Merlot was written by Buckley Angel, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. Well, Hoppy, what about our story?
The adventure we bring you now is one we call the Spider Woman. In this one, both California and I died. Now, this may sound a little confusing, but it isn't half as confused as we were the day we were camped near the trail to Gold City. Suddenly sighted a weird-looking old woman scrambling toward us over the rocks with a dozen horsemen in full pursuit. California could only stare, and what was good enough for him was good enough for me.
Say, Hoppy, do you see what I see?
I'm not sure. What do you see?
That old gal heading this way with all them fellers after her. Suppose they're playing a game?
Yeah, they look a little old for that. But if they are, it looks like they're playing for keeps. You stay here and keep me covered. I'm going over and give her a hand.
Right, Hoppy. I'll watch things.
Here, this way. Come over here. Those fellas after you?
Got eyes to see, ain't you, young man? Course they're after me.
Well, come on then. My camp's over here. I have a friend there. We'll
keep your hands off of me.
Just as you say, ma'am.
Don't need no help and hate to be pawed. Catch me again and I'll put my curse on you, too.
Your curse?
What's that about a curse?
Huh? No need to put a curse on you. From the looks of your face, somebody's beat me to it.
Yeah, no way.
California, forget it. We got company. This may mean trouble. Maybe we'll find out what this is all about. Hi. What can we do for you, gentlemen?
Well, Paul, get a hand over that female, stranger.
Maybe I'll find it's too much trouble. What do you want her for?
That's something I don't reckon you want to know, stranger. Sometimes the less you know, the better your sleep nights.
With me, it's the other way around.
They aim to lynch me, that's what. The fools. You be careful, Jed Crutch, or maybe I'll lay a curse on you.
I reckon, stranger, you think that's funny.
Think what's funny?
What this old witch says about a curse. I wonder if you think it was so funny if you knew she'd already killed 3 men that way. Now she's put a curse on still a 4th.
Maybe she's right. When she called you fools, you certainly talk like it.
Where you fellas come from? You some of St. John's men?
Who's St. John's?
A fella in town that talks the way you do. Thought you might be working for him. But that ain't neither here nor there. We came to get this female and you ain't stopping us. Hey, Grady, come here.
Yeah, Jed?
Tell this fellow why he ain't stopping us.
Oh, you can't, mister. It's a matter of life or death. My life or death.
I don't get this. I don't get any of it. Why is this a matter of your life or death?
Because she put her curse on me, stranger. And if we don't hang her for it can work, I'm going to die just like the others did.
What others?
The first was Dave Siegel, mister. Just as hale and hard as you are today. Then she put a curse on him and he fell down dead.
I'll bet.
Without a mark on him to show why.
Heart trouble, no doubt.
Oh, sure. That was the trouble with Mr. Wrigley and Saul Kramer when they fell down dead, I suppose.
I don't know. I never heard of Saul Kramer or these other fellas you're talking about. I don't know anything about it.
Jed,
all I know is...
Jed, my throat hurts. I can't breathe. Jed!
What's the matter? I don't know.
Hoppy, what happened? What's the matter with him?
Wait a second. Let me see. Stand back. Let me look at this man.
Is it anything serious, Hoppy?
Yeah. Yes, you might say that it is, California. He fell down dead.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Spider Woman. It seemed incredible to Hoppy that any such thing could happen, but scarcely had the man named Grady declared that the Spider Woman had put a curse on him than he fell dead. Hoppy needed only one glance at Grady's companions to see that trouble was coming. And now, as this thought leaps into his mind, his guns leap into his hand.
Hold it! Stand right where you are. Don't one of you move.
What blast you, mister? You mean you ain't gonna turn us over, witch over us even now?
That's exactly what I mean. California, bring the horses here.
I'll do that. Guess you and me's the right idea.
Stay right beside me, ma'am. I know this looks bad, and I know this woman had nothing to do with Grady's death. At any rate, not by putting a curse on him. We're taking her away. Try to follow us, and there'll be a lot of lead coming your way. Into the saddle, California, then cover us.
Right, Hoppy. Whoa, boy. All set. You and the female get aboard.
Into the saddle, ma'am. We'll ride double.
There you are. Now, get up, boy. Oh,
Come on,
hey,
Pop.
come on.
All right, get your guns out and take them.
You hit California?
Never touch.
That two mad damn well, but we better make tracks. Come on, Topper, let's go!
Get up there. Get up.
Wait a minute, I think we lost them. We'd better give the horses a chance to get their wind. Oh, boy. Oh.
Yeah. We better do that.
Here, I'll give you a hand down, ma'am.
Told you not to touch me, didn't I? Never trusted men since I married one.
Still married?
Oh, no, he died 30 years ago. He wasn't all mean.
Well, maybe you'll tell us where you live. If you think it's safe to go back there, we'll take you.
Oh, you mind your own business.
Oh?
Ain't telling you where I live. Don't you go trying to find out neither. You two busybodies just stay away. I don't need no help, and I don't want nobody meddling, and that's all.
I see. California, will you step over here?
Yeah.
What are you going to do with a woman like that? She's got me stumped. Think we should take her into town and turn her over to the marshal?
You mean charge her with something?
No, just for her own protection.
Well, I don't know. Maybe she wouldn't like that. From what I've seen of her so far, if she don't like a thing,
Hold it.
Huh?
She's disappeared. Look over there. She's gone. Probably slipped into those trees.
Well, I'll be darned. We can pick up her trail quick enough, though. Come on, let's see if we can...
let her go.
Let her go?
Sure, she can take care of herself. Besides, she isn't our prisoner. She can go if she wants to.
Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose so.
I'd rather get into town.
Into town? I thought we were heading the other way.
Yeah, well, I've changed my mind. I'd like to talk to this fella, St. John.
St. John?
The one they thought we might be working for.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds as if he might be on her side. If that's so, maybe he can tell us what this is all about. Can't get anybody else to make sense. Worth a try.
Might be a good idea.
All right, let's go.
Very happy to meet you in California, Mr. Cassidy. May I offer you some tea?
Thanks. Might taste good. I'll have a cup.
That's an Englishman's weakness. Would your friend take some?
I don't know. How about it, California?
Well, what's it taste like?
Well, it tastes like tea, I suppose.
Well, then I wouldn't want none. Wouldn't want lace on my saddle blankets neither.
Oh, you're in good company, California. Quite a few people don't care for tea. Now then, you said you wanted to see me about this Spider Woman, didn't you, Cassidy?
I wonder what you could tell me about her.
Not a great deal. All I know is that her name is Annie Semple and that she lives in an old shack not far from the property I manage. I don't know whether that will help you or not.
What's your opinion of her?
Just a harmless old woman as I see it, Cassidy. But not the most pleasant person you'll ever meet, of course, but Harmless for all that.
Well, you seem to differ from most of the others around here about her. That's why I came to you.
3 people have died after quarrels with her, Cassidy. Tim Grady's the 4th.
Oh, that's just coincidence.
Oh, I don't agree with them, but I can understand why the people around here might be afraid of her.
How did they die?
As Grady did, no marks or wounds to show the cause, just nothing. Might have been poison, of course.
Yeah, it might have been, but I don't see... Well, there's no use making guesses. I wonder if you could tell us where she lives.
Just this side of the Yankee Dandy, you know it?
That's the gold mine you own, isn't it?
Oh, I'm only manager and part owner. It's west of here. If you take the Crookston Trail...
Yeah, I know where it is. I think California and I will go out there.
Now?
Well, shouldn't we?
Oh, well, it's just that if you go out there now, Cassidy, you'll arrive after dark, and,
But what's wrong with getting there after dark?
Oh, nothing, I suppose. You're not superstitious, I should think.
No.
But local legend has it that it's not a pleasant place to be after sundown. Don't ask me why, just what people say.
Then I'm due to find out whether they're right or not.
That's the spirit, Hoppy. You go ahead and do that. I'll stay in town and ask some questions and...
What questions? I said what questions?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some.
Afraid to come with me?
Now, ain't that a silly question to ask, Hoppy? You bet I'm afraid.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold it a second. That's her place over there, California.
Yeah, I know it is. What I don't know is, what in blazes are we doing out here?
I wanted to come out here for several reasons. For one, I wanted to see if she reached home safely. I think she did. I thought I saw a light just before we left the horses.
Well, that's fine. She got home, so now we can go, and I...
Not yet. I also wanted to find out if that bunch meant to try anything again after she got here. But the chief reason I came out here...
Yeah?
Well, she told us not to. I wanted to find out why. If she'd known me very well, she probably wouldn't have said anything.
She should have asked me. I could have told her. Oh, my gosh. What was that?
I don't know. Hey, look there.
It's a light.
No. It isn't exactly a light. It's more like a glow.
Hoppy, it's more like a spook.
Look, it's moving.
Yeah, moving this way. Goodbye, Hoppy. I'm moving this way. We've been here long enough.
California, come back here, you...
Hey, Hoppy, what? Help!
What's the matter?
I'm falling. The ground's caving in. Look! Oh, ow!
California! What happened? Where are you?
I'm down here.
There's been a cave in here. Are you hurt?
Worse than that, Hoppy.
Worse?
Just a second. Let me see. Yeah, I reckon it's so, Hoppy.
What's so?
I think I'm dead.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Spider Woman. Frightened by a ghostly figure near the old shack inhabited by Annie Semple, known locally as the Spider Woman, California turned to flee, only to feel the earth give way beneath him and to find himself at the bottom of a pit. California is morally certain that the fall has killed him, but Hoppy is skeptical and now joins his friend to make sure.
Now let's have a look at you. Wait till I strike a match. You look all right to me. Didn't twist an ankle, did you?
Gee, Hoppy, I don't know.
Well, try to stand up and let's see.
Yeah. Never thought of that. Gosh, I'm all right, I guess. Gee, now, ain't that wonderful? I'd bet anything I was killed complete.
Yeah, better luck next time. Here, hand me that stick before this match goes out.
What for? Here you are.
I want to see what this is you fell into. Hey, wait a second. I've got it.
Got what?
This is the tunnel of an old mine.
Yeah? You sure of that?
Of course I'm sure. Look there. There's the timbers. They rotted through. We came along just the right time. Just when they were ready to give away. And look over here. In this direction. The tunnel's clear.
Very interesting. Only I ain't interested in tunnels.
Well, I am.
Huh?
I'm going to see where this one takes us, and you're coming along. Well, here's something funny. Look here.
What's that?
These timbers. Take a look at them.
Just looks like timbers to me, Hoppy. What about them?
They're new.
Yeah?
Don't you get it? You fell into an abandoned mine. Now we're in a mine that somebody's working.
That's so. Well, the distance we walked, I'm just surprised we ain't run into a dozen working mines. My feet's half killing me, Hoppy. I'll bet it's broad daylight outside.
Yeah, it probably is. And I'd be willing to bet that we walked straight into Hillary St. John's Yankee Dandy.
That's right.
What's it?
You have, mister. And I got news for you.
News?
That's right. You'll raise your hands or you're dead men.
All right. You can go now, Mason.
Okay, Mr. St. John.
Well, I'm sorry this happened, Cassidy, but my man isn't to be blamed. He's a mine guard, and so, naturally, he was just doing his duty.
Oh, sure. Don't worry about that. No hard feelings. But I'm just a little puzzled about something, that's all. That wasn't your Yankee Dandy California fell into, was it?
Oh, no, that was the old Eureka. It hasn't been worked for 30 years. Not since old man Semple died.
Semple? Annie's husband?
Yes, of course.
She owns the Eureka?
For what it's worth, yes. As a matter of fact, that shack she lives in is the Eureka's old shaft house.
Well, this is interesting, St. John. How's it happen the two mines run into each other?
Nothing exceptionally unusual about that, Cassidy. There are similar cases.
Yeah.
As I understand it, Semple followed his vein to our boundaries, and it petered out there. Was there anything else that you wanted to know?
Oh, sure. Lots of things.
Well, I'm rather busy just now.
Oh, I didn't mean to ask you.
Huh?
My idea was to ride out and ask Annie.
Hey, now! I don't allow trespassers on my property. You fellas get off her and blast you to kingdom come. Yes. Oh, it's you two, is it? Well, what you fellas want?
Well, we'd like to ask some questions, Annie.
What about?
Oh, a number of things. About the Yankee Dandy and your Eureka, for instance. Also about Hillary St. John and these men they say you've killed. Do you like answering questions?
You're the first fellas come along with sense enough to know there's questions ought to be asked, mister. But what's your object? Supposing you get your answers, what you aim to do with them?
I don't think you've killed anyone. I want to find out who did. If I find out, well, maybe you'll find a little safer living around here.
Ever thought of asking any questions about Crutch?
Who's he?
The fellow you met that day I met you. The one with the big mouth that was all set to organize a lynching.
Oh, yeah, I remember him. He sort of made himself the spokesman for the others.
Yeah, that's right. After you leave here, I'd suggest you look him up.
I'll do that.
Yes. In the meantime, let's go inside. Ask your questions, and if I got the answers, I'll sure give them to you.
All right, Crutch, inside with you. Hello, St. John. I'm back again, this time with company.
So I see, Cassidy. Oh, hello, Crutch. Come in, come in. You're just in time for tea again.
St. John, this hombre's gone loco.
Oh? He has?
Dragged me right out of my house, that's what he did. And you're gonna be sorry for it, mister. I'm telling you, by thunder.
Crutch, if I were you, I'd shut up. And speaking of trouble, St. John, I think I'll make a little. And when I've finished, you and Crutch here are likely to be in it right up to your necks.
Oh, how unpleasant. I think a spot of tea is indicated. Gives tempers a chance to cool, you know. You will join me, won't you?
I will. I need something. I just wish you had something stronger.
How about you?
I'm not sure. To be perfectly frank with you, St. John, I think this is how those 4 men died.
What's that?
I told you, gone loco, didn't I? He thinks you poisoned them.
Oh, I say. You're not serious, are you, Cassidy?
I'm afraid I am.
You honestly think that I might poison you?
I think there's nothing you'd like better.
Funny, ain't he, St. John? I'll tell you what, Cassidy. If you're so scared of being poisoned, we can change cups.
You're not afraid?
Why should I be? You've just been talking through your Stetson.
Well, thanks. I will take yours.
Comical, ain't he, St. John?
Oh, I'm not just sure. I think you owe me an explanation, Cassidy.
Sure. I came to give it to you whether you wanted it or not. That's why I dragged Crutch along.
Yes?
You see, I think you've been working your own little game, St. John, and Crutch has been helping you.
In what way? I mean, what is my game?
Control of the Yankee Dandy, and then of the Eureka.
I'm not sure I follow you.
You're probably way ahead of me. What I think is this, St. John. You discovered a vein of gold that runs through both mines. In order to really cash in on it, though, you'd have to own them both. Therefore, the murders.
You had better be a little bit more specific.
I intend to be. I found that the dead men were all shareholders in the Yankee Dandy.
What?
They probably wouldn't sell you their stock, so you planned to buy from their heirs. As a matter of fact, I've discovered that in 2 cases you've already have.
And how would that help me get control of the Eureka?
That's where your friend Crutch came in. He built up all this Spider-Woman stuff, put the blame on Annie. She wouldn't sell, so you wanted her out of the way.
Interesting.
Isn't it, though? You tried to make it interesting for us last night, too, didn't you?
Oh, did I?
Wasn't it you out at Annie's shack last night making those noises?
Oh, why...
Weren't you trying to scare us away?
Oh, nonsense.
I don't think so. I've examined the tracks you left.
So, you built up this entire preposterous theory on the strength of a few footprints? How do you expect to convince anyone of this, Cassidy? Where's your proof?
That's the difficult part, St. John. This sounds good. I'm convinced it's true. But I haven't any proof.
I thought so. What do you come here for?
Well, I thought you might give me the proof I need.
You thought that I would?
Yes, of course. You see...
Hey, what's the matter with him?
I don't know. Cassidy? What is it?
Oh, my throat burns. Can't breathe. Can't breathe. Ow!
Oh, no.
He's dead, St. John. He fell down dead.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy.
You say he's dead? You're sure that he's dead?
Take a look at him. What's it look like?
I don't understand this. But I never meant to kill him.
No, of course you didn't.
What's that mean?
You forgot, didn't you?
What? Forgot what?
That we changed cups. It wasn't Cassidy. It was me you meant to kill. The cup he drank was a cup you gave me. Ain't that so? Ain't that so?
You're out of your mind. Let me go, man. You're crazy, I tell you. Let me go.
I'll let you go, but first I'll fix you so your own ma wouldn't know you try to shut me up, will you?
No, please. Don't touch. No. You don't know what you're saying. You
Don't, huh?
No.
You likely had this figured from the first. Use me. Then when things got hot, get rid of me to keep me from talking. Get up here, you blasted killer. Sure, you poisoned them fellas. Only that wasn't the last of it. When they was out of the way, I was to bayonets. Well, here's something to make you wish you had.
Hey, you two, get him up! Get him up, both of you!
Oh, yeah, California. But don't shoot me. It wasn't me poisoning your partner. It was him. It was St. John. He poisoned him just like it poisoned all the others.
Ain't gonna shoot nobody. Just gonna turn you over to the marshal, that's all. He's been outside at the window taking this all in. Hoppy, I reckon you can quit playing possum.
Oh, dear. What did you have to come in so soon for, California? Huh? I was getting a lot of pleasure just watching them beat each other up.
It's Cassidy. He ain't dead.
He's not dead.
No, I'm not dead, St. John, but as I said, I hoped you'd give me the proof I needed, and it looks to me as if you have. Come in and get them, Marshal. They're all yours.
Now, wait a second. You mean there wasn't anything wrong with that tea after all, Cassidy?
Oh, sure there was.
What was it?
It wasn't coffee.
Oh.
But if drinking tea helps me to catch two murderers like you, I'm gonna learn to like it.
It takes a lot of courage to drink from the cup of a killer. But when the honor of a woman is involved, even a Spider Woman, you can depend upon Hoppy in California to play their cards to the hilt. When next we meet for another exciting adventure with Hoppy in California, don't be too surprised to find them tangled up with a pack of wild beasts. For our story is called The Killers of Lion Canyon. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Spider-Woman was written by Gibson Scott Fox, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. What's our story this time, Hoppy?
We call this one The Killers of Lion Canyon. California and I were riding into Skeleton Mountains. That's a range not far west of the Bar 20, where an old pal of mine had taken up homestead a few years back. He had written to me what good grass there was, and I thought we might use some of it for Bar 20 range. We were just getting up to where the pine trees grow. The horses had their heads down as they worked their way up a steep canyon trail.
Hoppy, this here mountain air sure makes a man hungry, don't it?
Back there on the prairie, we cook more than you could eat.
Yeah, I know, but there's something about this here altitude. Doggone. Hoppy, I thought you had friends around here. That ain't no friendly greeting.
No, it isn't. Wait a minute. Look.
There's someone coming.
I don't know this man, California. Get ready.
Gun's right here in my hand.
Howdy, friends, howdy. Put away your guns. I apologize for the shooting. My mistake, friends. I thought you was a mountain lion.
Do we look like mountain lions, mister?
No, not at close range. I saw something move, and this is Lion Canyon. It's full of hungry critters.
Sure, and that makes them mean, like me. I'm hungry, too, and when
Never mind, California.
I guess you must be strangers in here. I'm Lou Rucker. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
Cassidy's my name, and this is California Carlson.
It wouldn't be Hopalong Cassidy, would it?
It would.
Well, I'm sure proud to meet you men.
Now, if I can help you in any way, you just go right ahead and ask.
That's kind of you, Rucker. I'm looking for an old friend of mine, Ray Wilson, a homesteader. He took up some land at a place called Paradise Flats.
Ray, Wilson? Well, I don't know. Wilson was moving out.
Moving out? That doesn't sound like Ray. Would anything be running him out, Rucker?
Well, when a man can't make a living, he moves, don't he, Cassidy? I tell you, you ride up to the Paradise Flats store and ask about him.
How do we get to the Paradise store?
Follow this trail a short piece till it forks. Turn right. The left fork won't take you nowhere.
I see. Turn right, not left.
Yeah, that's it. The left fork continues on up in Lion Canyon. Them varmints will jump a man anytime.
They're that bad, are they? Well, thank you, Rucker. I hope we'll see you again. Come on, California.
Hoppy, that Rucker feller seems real friendly.
Yeah, too friendly.
What you mean?
I think he took a shot at us for one thing. And I don't remember Ray Wilson as a man who would move away from a good piece of grassland.
Ah, Hoppy, you're just looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for it, but I'm beginning to smell it. Well, here's the forks. We turn left.
Hey, hold on. Rucker said turn right.
That's why we're going left. Rucker was too anxious. There must be something in this Lion Canyon, something Rucker doesn't want us to see. California, look. There's a horse running up the trail.
And no rider on him.
Let's go.
That broomtail sure is running, Hoppy. We ain't never going to catch up with him.
I know, but we can trail it and find out about the owner. Must be headed toward a ranch somewhere. Say,
what you seeing, Hoppy?
There's something else ahead. Can't make it out just yet. Looks like a man.
You ain't wrong either. There, that is a man, all right. Laying there aside the creek.
Yeah, and he's laying face down. Hold up a minute. Get down and have a look. Now then, here. Turn him over.
Gee, Hoshaphat. Look at that face. Clawed by a mountain lion, sure enough.
And that isn't all of it. This is Ray Wilson.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, The Killers of Lion Canyon. Riding to see Ray Wilson, Hoppy and California are fired upon by Lou Rucker, who claims he was shooting at a mountain lion. Not trusting Rucker, Hoppy ignores his warning to stay out of Lion Canyon. There, they come upon a riderless horse, and soon afterwards an unconscious man, Ray Wilson.
That's lucky we got here as soon as we did. He isn't dead.
Tain't the lion's fault. It done its best. Maybe Wilson was climbing this here cliff where the water comes over. He might have fell off and the lion jumped him. That could have knocked him out.
If it was a lion. I'm not so sure. Anyway, this bandana stops the blood. Now help me get him up on my horse. Steady him now. Let me swing up first. All right. We'll get him here in front of me in the saddle. There we are.
Good thing he ain't triplets the size of him. Whoa. Hold still, you old lop ear. Yeah.
I think we can track that riderless horse. We'll get somewhere. Maybe to Paradise Flats.
Yeah, and maybe we'll get someplace where we don't want to be. But let's go.
Well, there's the Paradise Flats General Store. But that horse, that isn't a riderless one.
Sure ain't. That's Palomino.
Yeah, it is. The same kind Rucker was riding.
What you figure that means, Hoppy?
Trouble.
Say, look over there, across from the store. Looks like an old mine tunnel with the entrance boarded up.
Yeah, but there are a lot of old mines in these mountains. Now ease over toward the store, California. We'll get Wilson inside.
I wonder what they got in this store in the way of thirst-quenching, stomach-filling victuals. Huh?
Cassidy, I thought I told you to... What's that you got there in your saddle?
Oh, just like you said, Rucker. Mountain lions is bad in that canyon. This feller get jumped.
Rucker, we need a doctor.
A doctor? Why, sure, Cassidy. Lucky there's a doctor right inside. He owns the store. Now, just ease this man out of your saddle. I'll carry him in.
All right.
There, I got him.
Lay him there on the counter, Rucker.
Too bad about this. It's your friend Ray Wilson, ain't it?
I think you know that.
Well, you can leave him with me, Cassidy. I'll take care of him.
I thought you said there was a doctor here.
What? Yeah, I guess maybe
well,
I did.
You better produce that doctor now.
Oh, sure. Brody. Dr. Brody. Dr. Brody, here's a patient for you.
A patient? For me?
That's right, Doctor. Got clawed by a mountain lion. This is Hopalong Cassidy and California Carlson. They found him.
How come they did? What were they doing up Lion Canyon? How come they was let to go up Lion Canyon anyway?
They took a wrong turn. I told them how to turn to get to the store here.
And why didn't they?
Well, either they didn't remember my directions or they didn't want to remember.
Dr. Brody, let's take care of this man. We stopped the blood, but something struck him on the head.
I see. A cranial contusion. Concussion, no doubt. Best thing is to get him to my back room, my operating room. Rucker, you carry him.
I'll do the carrying.
No need of that, Cassidy. He's in good hands now. You just leave him with us.
Rucker, when this man comes to, I want to hear what he has to say. Maybe you understand why.
Is that accusing me of something, Cassidy?
I don't accuse until I have all the facts, Rucker. But I might do some accusing when Ray Wilson gives me the facts.
Hoppy, there's a wagon outside. There's a woman and a boy in it.
Rucker, take the patient into the back room before Mrs.
No, Rucker, keep your hands off.
Oh, Mr. Rucker. Mr. Rucker, have you seen Ray?
Yeah, Dad's horse came home without him. Dad.
Oh, Ray.
Ray isn't dead, ma'am. Now, please don't worry.
Hoppy, do you want me to try
Hoppy? Why, you're Hopalong Cassidy. And you're California. Ray was always talking about you two. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. This is our boy, Jimmy.
How are you, son? Mrs. Wilson, Dr. Brody says he can help Ray. What do you think?
Dr. Brody? Since when was he a doctor?
That's just what I thought. Brody, I didn't think you were even a horse doctor. Mrs. Wilson, how far is it to your place?
Only a mile, just over and down the first ridge.
Well, I hate to move Ray, but we must. California, you ease Ray up and get him out to the wagon.
Cassidy, I'm warning you. Don't you move that man.
Save your breath, Rucker. Go ahead, California. Mrs. Wilson, you and Jimmy, too. I'll be out in a minute.
Hoppy, I hate to leave you with these rattlesnakes, but you're the boss. Help me hoist Ray onto my shoulder.
All right.
I'm holding the door for you, California.
Rucker, you letting them get away with this?
Unless you got any better ideas, Brody, shut up.
Rucker, that's very good advice.
And I got some for you, too, Cassidy. Get out of this country. You and that partner of yours.
Not till after we've heard Ray Wilson talk. If it's trouble you're looking for, Rucker, let's have it now.
Yeah. You're plenty fast on the draw, Cassidy. But that ain't my way.
No, you have what you call mountain lions to do your fighting. Well, Rucker, tell your lions they can find me at Ray Wilson's place anytime tonight. All right, Mrs. Wilson. You've done what you can for Ray. He'll come out of it soon. He's comfortable on this couch. Let's just leave him a while.
Oh, Hoppy, I'm so grateful to you in California. Now, please sit down. Any place. Oh, I didn't notice it's getting dark. I'd better light this table lamp. There. That's better. Jimmy, stay near your father and call me if he stirs any.
Ain't it funny how a table always makes me think of eating?
Oh, why, you poor man. You must be starved. I'll go and fix something.
Well, any old thing will do, Mrs. Wilson. Just some meat and potatoes and coffee and a little cream and maybe a piece of pie if you got it.
Are you sure that's all, California?
Well, I could use some beans and a little hot gravy and maybe a small plate of hot biscuits dripping with the butter and honey and...
Hold on. I think Mrs. Wilson has the idea.
Oh, dear. Well, I'll have to see what's in the kitchen.
California is always empty, Mrs. Wilson. But first I want to know a few things. Why were you and Ray leaving Paradise Flats?
Well, everyone has left. We're just small homesteaders with only a few cows. But our herds have simply vanished. 2 or 3 at a time.
Did the mountain lions get them?
Well, that's what we had to believe. But the strange thing is, we never found any carcasses.
Mrs. Wilson, why did Ray want to leave?
Oh, Ray didn't want to leave at all. Paradise Flats has such fine grass. It's a big mountain meadow.
Has anyone else wanted it? For instance, Rucker or Brody?
Well, they have said Paradise Flats should be one big ranch instead of being filled with homesteaders, but they always acted friendly enough.
So you can't say what happened to your cattle?
No, I can't. We had only a herd of 10 cows left. Last week, they vanished all at once.
And still no sign of where they went.
No. Except last night, Ray told me he'd found something. Something he wanted to go out and take a look at before we pulled out today. I don't know where it was.
Mom, Dad's talking.
What did he say, son?
I couldn't tell.
Maybe he'll talk to you, Mrs. Wilson.
Ray. What is it, Ray? Tell me.
Don't whip Jimmy. He found the...
Jimmy, what in the world is your father saying? Why should you be whipped?
I guess maybe because I rode in the Lion Canyon yesterday.
You've been warned about that.
Yes'm, but I just had to see it. Just once before we left.
And what was it you found, son?
A sort of a hole. A big one. Up behind some willows. I was looking in, then a lion screamed at me. I sure got out of there fast.
Hoppy, that makes sense. Lions, just like Rucker said.
It begins to make something else, too. Son, could that be an old mine you found?
Sort of, yes. I told Dad about it, and I think that's where he went today.
Hoppy, what you figure that makes?
A shortcut, maybe, through the ridge. There's an old mine entrance up near the store, remember? And today Rucker beat us over there from Lion Canyon.
You're dead right, Hoppy. He sure did.
If Ray could just tell us a little more.
He hasn't even whispered.
If the doctor could bring him out of it, Mrs. Wilson. How far is it to a doctor?
20 miles around the mountain by the road.
But, Mom, it's only 5 straight across. I could ride it. Dad's horse is still saddled out there in the shed.
Mrs. Wilson, it's our best chance. The boy can do it. Go ahead, son.
On my way, sir.
You got a fine boy there, Mrs. Wilson. No need to worry about him.
Speaking about worrying, Hoppy, my stomach's sure getting worried that maybe I ain't got the brains enough to feed it.
All right, California. If Mrs. Wilson wants to start supper.
Oh, yes, I'd better see what there is. Most of our stores are packed, but there must be something left.
There sure better be, because I'm getting mighty old-fired weak from...
Jimmy!
Grab your gun, California, out in front. Over there, near our horses. Come on.
There he is, Hoppy. Off to the left. I'll get him.
Hold it, California. That's the boy. Head toward him.
Hoppy!
Right here. Easy now. What happened, son?
I was walking in the shed in the dark, and someone was here at your horses. He saw me and then fired 2 shots. Didn't hit me. Then he ran off.
Could you tell who it was?
In the gunflash, it looked like Mr. Brody from the Paradise Store.
Hoppy, look! The house went dark!
Come on! Mrs. Wilson!
They're after Ray! They shut me out and locked the door!
Let's break it down. Come on, California. Smoke it together now. Keep your gun ready.
He's gone! Ray's gone! They've kidnapped him!
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, The Killers of Lion Canyon. While Hoppy and California are trying to understand what had knocked their friend Ray Wilson unconscious, sudden gunshots draw them outside the ranch house. A moment later, they hear Mrs. Wilson scream. Running back into the house, they find that Ray Wilson has been kidnapped.
It was all so fast, I just don't know what happened.
I see how it was, Mrs. Wilson. One man drew us out with a shot near our horses. Someone else sneaked in here through the back door and took Ray.
Yes, Ray tried to sit up when you went out. He seemed almost well. I think he was trying to talk.
Those 2 didn't dare let him talk. They had to get him away so he couldn't tell us what he knows.
I heard their horses, Hoppy. I can tell which way they went, even in the dark. They're taking the ridge trail over to the Paradise Store.
Good work, son. Have you got your dad's horse ready?
Yes, sir.
Can you lead us to that hole you found in the side of Lion Canyon?
I sure can. We can go right up to it. It's around a sort of a rocky cliff.
Hoppy, what in tarnation's the good of that?
I'm staking everything. It's a shortcut through the ridge.
We might even get to the Paradise Store before they do.
Well, doggone.
Now, Mrs. Wilson, don't worry. Come on, California. Jimmy, let's go.
What's the use of having horses if all we do is walk? And up a stream, too.
Keep on coming, California. You have one thing to be thankful for. There's a full moon tonight, so we can see our way. Jimmy, how much farther?
These here are the willows. The opening is just on through. There it is. See? This stream comes right out of a big hole in the mountain.
Yeah, it does. Hold on a minute.
Hoppy, that rock cliff we just come around is where we found Ray Wilson this afternoon.
That's right. And this is an old mine entrance, high enough to lead our horses in. You got your gun ready?
Why, you figured we might meet with that there mountain lion?
If we do, it'll have only 2 legs. You follow me. Jimmy, drop in behind. Come on.
Plumb black in here, ain't it? Cold. Oh, cold as ice.
Yeah, I can feel it. Jimmy, you all right?
Sure, Hoppy.
I never did like being under no mountain. Like being buried in a grave.
Keep up close to me, California. We're getting along fine.
Oh! Doggone it! Hoppy, wait, I dropped my gun.
All right. See if you can find it. Can you find it?
No, that god darn thing, but here's something. Feels like a piece of ice.
I'd better strike a match.
Jumping catfish. It is ice.
Yeah, and look. Here's a door with bars across it. Off at one side. Why, it's a room. The walls are coated with ice.
Hoppy, have you seen what I'm seeing in there? Oh, and the match went out. Here, I'll get it. See that?
Yeah, that's butchered beef, hung up on racks.
Well, I heard tell of ice in mountain caves, but this is the first time I ever actually seen it.
Let me see, too.
Come ahead, son.
Say, I'll bet this is what Dad found.
Well, if he didn't, he came pretty close.
There goes the match again. I'll light another, Hoppy.
We don't need it. This explains enough. The cows were brought here by walking into that stream we followed. That's why they never left any tracks. Then they were butchered.
You think it was Rucker and Brody that did it, Hoppy?
Well, that's my guess. Jimmy, how did Brody have supplies hauled to his store?
In a big covered wagon.
Sure. Then the beef was taken out the front entrance of the mine. That covered wagon hauled it off to be sold. That's the way the homesteaders have been robbed.
That still don't get us out of here.
The front entrance can't be far. I figure the ridge over us is high and narrow. This tunnel won't be long. You got your gun, California?
Yep, I picked her up.
All right, come on. Go slow now. I see something ahead.
Yeah, getting kind of light ahead up there, ain't it?
The mine entrance is open. There's a little moonlight. That entrance was closed today.
Maybe someone heard us.
Better stop. California, you come ahead with me. Jimmy, you stay here with the horses.
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can manage all 3 horses by yourself?
I'll do my best, sir.
Good boy. All right, California. Let's go. So far, so good. No one in the mine and no one here in front of the store.
I don't see how you know where you are. Darn near as dark in here as it was in the mine.
Yeah. Follow me along beside the building. You remember Brody had a back room? Yeah, there's a light coming through a crack. Go up easy now.
Looks like lights coming from around the door.
Here it is. I'll take a peek inside.
See anything, Hoppy?
Ray Wilson's in there. He's sitting up on a box. Brody's with him.
I wonder where Rucker is.
He's right behind you. Drop those guns quick.
What is...
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy.
I thought you were smart, Cassidy, but you're as dumb as your partner. Falling for my trick.
Yeah, but I didn't see you. If it wasn't so darn dark, I'd have...
Never mind, California.
All right, Brody, open the door. I'm bringing him in.
Smooth work, Rucker.
Sure. I tailed him from the mine entrance and right up here to the door. Now go ahead, you two, and forget about your guns. I've got 'em.
Hoppy, California.
Ray, how are you?
Now, ain't it nice for old friends to meet again? Too bad you won't be seeing each other very long.
We'll be dead?
Well, now that's smart of you, California. The first smart thing I've heard you say.
If I could just get my paws on you...
Rucker, you've done a lot of killing for a piece of grassland, haven't you? I see your game. Drive out the homesteaders, then you take over Paradise Flats.
Well, that's real interesting, Cassidy. Got anything else you know?
Yeah, I know a mountain lion didn't do the killing. You jump a man and knock him out. Then you cut him so there's plenty of blood. You make sure the lions will get him then.
Right again, Cassidy. But that won't happen to you.
Rucker, what do you aim to do with this bunch?
Brody, I'll tell you. Cassidy and his pal and Wilson are going to be found dead in the morning. Killed each other in a gunfight. We won't know why they shot each other,
It ain't none of our business, anyways.
It won't work, Rucker.
Tell me one reason why not.
Well, because, well, Rucker, it seems to me you ought to know the reason yourself.
Keep talking, Cassidy. I like to hear you make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, and this is the guy we thought was so smart.
Well, Cassidy, did you figure out yet why it won't work?
It won't work because you still got the rest of our bunch to deal with.
That's good. The rest of your bunch. Cassidy, nobody comes into this country without my knowing it. And I know you two came in alone.
Hey, did I hear something?
Ah, Brody, there ain't nothing to hear.
Well, listen.
Where? Wait, sounds like a whole gang.
Open the door, Rucker. See who they are.
I can't make them out. But whoever they are, here's a lead greeting for them.
Tell them what you think. Tell them what you think. I've got this. I've got it.
Hoppy, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine, California. I've got this coyote pinned down.
This here Brody feels more like a skunk.
Ray, are you strong enough to get that gun over there?
I sure am, Hoppy. Seeing that fight just about cured me.
That's fine. We got our hands full, so you cover him.
I've got him, Hoppy. I just wish they'd make a move so I'd have an excuse to plug him.
Why, you...
California, take that rope and tie him up.
Right, Hoppy?
And now for a talk with the rest of our band. All right, Jimmy, come on in.
Jimmy?
A kid?
Gee whiz. What a mess. Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
Hello, Hoppy.
Hello, Jimmy. Now, what have you got to say for yourself?
Nothing, sir, I guess. I'm sorry I didn't keep the horses down in the mine like I promised, but I just couldn't stay away.
I knew you couldn't, son. I know boys, and I knew you couldn't keep away for long. To tell you the truth, Jimmy, I was counting on your help.
Gee. Dad, Mom's outside.
Here, Jimmy?
Yes, she drove over in the wagon. Said she couldn't stay away. Here she is now.
Ray.
Oh, that's
Ray.
all right. I'm all right, Nellie.
I guess we're all right, except those two there on the floor. Brody and Rucker, a couple of mountain lions who are going to have a nice long rest in the zoo.
Hoppy, I guess there's nothing I can say, but thanks.
Oh, forget it, Ray. Just tell the homesteaders they can come back to Paradise Flats. They won't be bothered anymore.
Hoppy, I don't know how we can ever repay you in California.
Oh, shucks, ma'am. Paying me's plumb easy. I never asked for more'n a good meal in my stomach.
There he goes again.
When a couple of land-grabbing cutthroats try attempted murder and blame it on to lions to cover up their crime, they'd better make certain first that Hoppy and California are nowhere in the vicinity. In our next adventure, Hoppy and California come into town to buy flour and bacon for the Bar 20 Ranch and find the townspeople in an uproar. The bank has gone broke, and the men responsible turn out to be the Westrels of Juarez. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. The Killers of Lion Canyon was written by Mike Jackson, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. Here's Hoppy now with another new story.
This one we call the Westrels of Juarez. It began one day when California and I rode into town from the bar 20. We'd come in because of a shortage of flour and bacon at the ranch. But when we saw the crowd in front of the bank, grim-faced, milling around like steers in a draw, we forgot all about food for the moment.
Something going on here, Hoppy. Something kind of peculiar.
Yeah, there's Jed Kramer. Maybe he knows what this is all about. Ho, boy. Ho.
What you got here, Jed? Trouble?
That's exactly what we've got. You've got it too. If your money's in this bank, it's gone broke.
I think we better get down, California. You're not serious about the bank, are you, Jed?
Sure I'm serious. The place is closed up, ain't it?
But it's Saturday afternoon. The bank has a right to be closed. Who started this rumor anyway?
I don't know, but if it's such a rumor, why don't John Newcomb show himself and deny it?
Just a minute, man. John hasn't been feeling well lately. You all know that. You should know something else, too. This bank has never let you down in 25 years, and neither has John Newcomb. Why don't you forget this nonsense? You've all got things to do. Why don't you go do them? You still feel worried next week? Come in and talk to John about it.
How do we know that's such a good idea? If this bank has gone bust...
Oh, but it hasn't gone bust. You know me. You know I wouldn't give you a false argument. I'm sure the bank won't go bust.
Okay, Hoppy. We'll forget it for now, but I hope you're right about it. Come on, everybody. Let's go on and get about our business. Come on, let's get on.
Oh, boy. For a second or so, I thought there was going to be trouble. I thought maybe... Hey, California.
Psst. Over here, Hoppy. This side of the bank.
What are you doing over here? Why all the secrecy?
It's Mr. Newcomb. He wants to talk to you.
I want to talk to you, and I want to thank you, Hoppy. You've given us a chance to breathe freely for the moment. Come in, will you?
How did a rumor like this ever get started, John? It's something that could cause a lot of trouble.
Yes, but I'm afraid we're going to have to face that fact.
What do you mean?
Hoppy, much as I hate to admit it, we're unable to meet our obligations. To put it bluntly, the bank is broke.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, The Westrels of Juarez. Arriving in town from the bar 20, Hoppy and California find an angry crowd milling before the locked doors of the bank. Rumor has it that the bank has failed, but Hoppy, challenging the rumor, learns from John Newcomb, the bank's president, that it's true. The bank is totally without funds.
But, John, that means practically everyone in town is ruined.
Yes, I know. There'll be foreclosures all over the area. People trying to raise cash by turning against their neighbors. I've seen it happen before.
But why, John? It can't be that
No, Hoppy. It's something I had no control over. Our cashier absconded with more than $50,000. Practically our total assets.
Lewis Kane? You're not being serious, John.
Lewis Kane and a new teller we had, Ned Clayton. I don't think you've met him.
When did you find out?
They left this morning. I'm told they took the stage to Rock City and then headed southwest on horseback.
Southwest? Well, that'll take them to El Paso, maybe across the border.
Yes, and you know what that means. There isn't a law enforcement officer anywhere who could do anything about it.
Someone has to do something about it. There are kids in this town who will go without food if we... Well, John, I'm going after them.
I've been hoping you'd say that, Hoppy.
You better keep it a thin hope, Mr. Newcomb. If them fellers get across the border, then there ain't much anyone can do about it.
This teller of yours, John, what does he look like?
Big man, blonde. I wish we had a photograph, but we don't.
Well, we know what Lewis Kane looks like anyway. We'll move out right now. You'll tell him at the bar 20, won't you?
I'll tell them. And, Hoppy.
Yes, John?
Tuesday is a holiday. Legitimately, I can keep the bank closed over Monday as well. And then there's some money of my own I can transfer into bank funds for the rest of the week. But after that, if you're not back...
I understand, John. We have to be back with that money by a week from this Monday.
This El Paso, huh? It's a mighty big town. Too darn big for all the walking I've been doing.
No luck, California?
No luck at all. Nobody seems to know nothing about Kane or that Clayton feller. I'm beginning to think they never come here.
I've drawn nothing but blanks myself.
Mr. Newcomb said that Clayton fellow was a blonde. Maybe we ought to just start looking for yellow-haired 6-footers.
Well, there's one sitting over there. Somehow he doesn't have the look of a bank teller. Not the way he's wearing that 6-gun.
Hoppy, you're being flagged. The bartender. He's a-waving at you.
The bartender? Good. I was talking to him a little while ago about Kane. Maybe he remembers something he forgot to tell me. Let's hear what he has to say.
Know something, Hoppy? We're being given the eye by that blonde fellow with the gun.
That's a hopeful sign. Maybe we'll scare up something yet. I'd like another sarsaparilla, bartender.
Sarsaparilla coming up. How about your friend? Oh, I'll take some of that cactus chloroform.
My partner says he thought he saw you motion to me.
Yeah. I got to thinking about them fellas you're looking for, and my memory got to speeding up a little.
There's another gold piece. Maybe that'll speed it up even more.
Well, there was a couple of fellas in here who might be your men yesterday.
Yeah?
I couldn't say if one of them was a blonde, though. They both kept their hats on. The older one kept squirming around on his feet like he'd been doing a lot of riding he wasn't used to. Neither of them said much, but they asked me if I knew a good place to stay in Juarez. Cross the border. I've been afraid of that.
Did you tell him about a place in Juarez?
Well, I told him about the Guadalajara.
Guadalajara, huh?
Yeah. Juarez is the toughest town in North America, and Guadalajara's the toughest place in Juarez.
So I've heard.
But upstairs they got rooms, and they're pretty clean, and I might say...
You might say what, Joey?
Oh, it's you, Harlock.
Yeah, what were you gonna say, Joey?
Nothing much, Harlock, honest.
Always talking, ain't you, Joey?
Yeah, but I never mean no harm, Harlock. Excuse me, got a customer down here.
What's your handle, mister?
Cassidy, Hopalong Cassidy.
Yeah, I've heard of you. My name is Harlock.
Yeah, I've heard of you, too, from the Grass County Range War.
You and your partner were looking me over a minute ago. Why?
Color of your hair caused that. Blondes are kind of rare down in this country.
Joey.
Yeah, what do you want, Harlock?
Come back here.
I gotta clean the dust off these bottles, Harlock.
Better come back, Joey.
Harlock? You always get me wrong. I didn't mean nothing. I was just talking...
Give me that bottle.
The bottle? But this ain't your brand of stuff,
I
Harlock.
said give me the bottle.
Well, all right, here.
Bend your head this way a little.
Harlock, no, not with that bottle. It could kill me.
I said bend over.
Better put the bottle down, Harlock.
I'll show you where I'm going to put the bottle. I'm going to put
Harlock,
it right
no!
I'm sorry, Harlock, and I couldn't just stand here and watch you hit him.
Fast man with a gun, ain't you? Real fast man. Shooting a bottle out of a man's hand. Not much to that.
No, of course not. And I said I was sorry.
I'm pretty fast with a gun myself.
I've heard you are.
You might keep it in mind, especially if you decide to go to Juarez. Because I'll be in Juarez, Cassidy, waiting for you.
The toughest place in the toughest town in North America. Oh, it looks like it and sounds like it.
Well, what are we going to do now that we're here?
Circulate around, will you? See what you can pick up in the way of information.
Right, Hoppy, but I'd like to say something first. If you sit down at any of these tables, make sure you pick yourself a chair with its back to a wall.
Welcome to Juarez, Cassidy.
Hello, Harlock.
Looking for a game?
Not exactly.
Well, we're playing a little draw. Nobody's getting real hurt. Sit down.
Watch.
Watch? No cards and you drink sarsaparilla. Makes a man wonder why you'd ever come to a place like the Guadalajara.
Maybe I enjoy the sweet fresh air that swirls around here.
Well, every man to his own taste. Fella next to you is Jim Boyne, an hombre with no visible means of support. If you look good, you'll see he's a blonde like me.
I've already noticed that.
The lad shuffling is Clyde Marple, medicine salesman down seeing the sights. The way his luck's been running, he'd probably like to deal him off the bottom. but he ain't that good with the cards. You can see he's a blonde like me, too. Gents, meet Hopalong Cassidy.
Hiya, Cassidy.
Nice to know you, gentlemen. Harnick, your disposition seems to have improved since we met in El Paso. I can't help wondering why.
Well, maybe it's 'cause I found out why you're so interested in hombres with blonde hair.
What's all this talk about blondes?
Well, take a look around, Marble. See any other light-haired men in this place? We're all there is. I know, I looked real careful.
Why would you be so interested in looking?
I was looking 'cause I knew Cassidy was looking. He wants to find a fair-haired hombre real bad.
Why?
Why don't you ask him, Marble? Maybe he'll tell us.
Why do you concern yourself in this, Harlock?
Maybe I'm the fair-haired hombre you're looking for.
Yeah, maybe you are, but...
Hoppy, can you break away for...
Sure, if you gentlemen will excuse me.
Oh, sure we will, Cassidy. But come back, won't you? We'd like to see you again.
Find out something, California?
I think I found out about Kane. He's here, in one of the rooms upstairs. The one at the street end of the hall, on the left. He could be there right now.
Good, let's go and see. You better wait out here and keep me covered just in case.
All right. Come in.
I'll be right here, Hoppy.
Well, looks as though you're all ready for trouble, Kane.
I heard you were in town looking for this Cassidy. No, don't come any closer, or I'll pull this trigger.
You don't need that gun, Kane, not with me.
You're not going to take me back, Cassidy. I've got a man who'll stop you from doing that.
Clayton?
No, not Clayton. This man's going to see me safely through to Mexico City. Then it's Europe and a life of ease.
Sure you don't mean a life of being scared and sorry and repentant? Does Clayton know about your new partner?
Well, what difference does that make?
You're not very sure of yourself, are you, Kane? You're not sure of Clayton. Maybe Clayton and your new partner are working together. Against you.
You're just talking.
You hope I'm just talking. Why don't you give this up, Kane? The folks back home don't know what you've done. Not yet. I'll give you my word that they won't know if you'll turn back that money.
Well...
The bank needs that money. The whole town needs it. If you'll go back with me voluntarily, I wouldn't be surprised but what you could have your job back again.
My job? Well, you honestly think that?
Wasn't such a bad job, was it, Kane?
No, it was a good job. A respectable job. And if I hadn't been such a fool,
Everyone makes a mistake once in a while. They don't always matter if you correct them right away.
You really think it would be all right if I went back?
We can saddle up in a few minutes. We can go right now.
Well, I'll have to get the money. Clayton and we hid it. I'm glad you came, Cassidy. Come, we'll go and get the money. And then we... Oh!
Kane!
That shot! Where did... He got Kane, huh? Is he dead, Hoppy?
Hardly knew what hit him.
And the money, did he tell you where it is?
No, and the only person who knows is that teller, Clayton.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, The Westrels of Juarez. Hoppy has crossed the border into Juarez, searching for $50,000 embezzled from the bank in his hometown. He has only a short time in which to find the money and return it. If he fails, the bank will be forced to close its doors for good, bringing ruin to most of the town's population. Only 2 men had knowledge of where the money is hidden, and now one of these men is dead.
Sweet. I'm glad that's done. Hot work, burying a man in this country.
Yeah, but I think Lewis Kane'd thank us for it if he could.
A man running away with money at his age. Plumb foolish if you ask me.
I don't think Kane would have taken the money if it hadn't been for Clayton.
That bank teller. We talk about him, we don't even know what he looks like.
Except that he's blonde.
So is Harlock blonde, and that Marple fella, and the one called Boyne.
Well, one of them has to be Clayton, and we've got to find out which one before it's too late.
And the best place to do that is back at the Guadalajara, and something tells me it's gonna lead to trouble.
"5 minutes," you said. You been in that office a half hour.
Little business deal I had to make.
Business? In a place like this? What kind of... Hey, your guns, where are they?
That was the business. We came away from home a little suddenly without too much cash.
So you put up your irons for a loan? Hoppy in Juarez, that's like signing up for suicide. Here, you better wear mine.
No, I'll be all right.
Hope you're right. But there's that fella Harlock to worry about, and... here he comes now.
So you got him, didn't you, Cassidy? Caught up with him and you plugged him.
If you're talking about Kane Harlock, I had nothing to do with his death.
I'm talking about Kane, and I think you had everything to do with his death. You were looking for him, weren't you?
That doesn't mean I killed him.
It does to me, Cassidy. You wanted that money Kane had with him, and I'm saying you got it.
How did you know about the money?
Everybody in Juarez knows about it, and I'm still saying you got it.
You're working yourself into a rage, Harlock. Why?
For 2 reasons, Cassidy. Because you killed Kane and because I don't like it.
He's gonna throw down on you, Hoppy, and you without your guns. Better let me take him on, huh?
Oh, just sit tight.
All right, Cassidy. I'm waiting for you to make a play.
No, hold it, Harlock. Hoppy ain't wearing guns, and...
Oh, we ain't. Well, now that's just too...
Hoppy! You did that with my gun, right? You drew it from my holster.
You'd have killed me, wouldn't you, Harlock? You were gonna draw even when you knew I wasn't wearing guns. No, better leave yours on the floor. I'll give it back to you later when I think you've cooled down.
All right, Cassidy. But this makes it twice you've balked me. The odds are all against you doing it the 3rd time.
He's a bad one, Hoppy. The kind that'll dry gulch you if he gets the chance. And he knows about the money. I'll bet his name ain't Harlock at all. I'll bet he's Clayton, the bank teller.
He could be. Or he could be the man who was going to help Kane get into Mexico City. I don't know. And I can't afford to make a mistake. We just have to wait. And we have to watch all 3 of the blondes until the one who's Clayton gives himself away.
Suppose they all decide to leave town before we find out anything? Suppose they all go separate?
Let's not think about that. Let's just think about you getting back into a card game with them. That's when they'll talk. That's when the right one might make the wrong move.
Cards. That's all I've ever done since I come down here. It makes me feel like a wastrel.
Right now seems to be paying off for you. You got most of the money on the table. You and this California, hombre.
Yeah, ain't it the truth? Now, this is going to be my last day in Juarez. This evening I'm crossing the border into El Paso.
Well, maybe I'll go along with you. I'm getting kind of tired of this place. Boyne said he's leaving, too. Let me have 3 cards, Marple. And let's not mix them up too much.
3 cards. How about you, California?
I'm standing pat, just like my neighbor.
See, Boyne and California stand pat, which means they could have a lot of stuff, or they could be bluffing. A lot of people try bluffing around here.
But you never bluff. Is that it, Harlock?
That's right, Cassidy. I never bluff. All right, California, what are you going to say?
Well, I'll bet 10.
Let's see now. California bets 10, and Boyne stays with it, which means they ain't bluffing. Well, I think I'll stick around, too. I'll raise it 5. It's your turn, Marple. What are you going to say about all this?
Well, I don't have much left. Win or lose, this is going to be my last hand, but I'd like to see what all you fellows are crowing about. So I'll call you.
Okay, let's see. California's got a full house, ladies high. Boyne has a full house, too, but not that rich. Huh? Guess that leaves it up to you, Marple.
Well, it's like this. My 10s might not be as glamorous as your Queens, California, but I've got 4 of them.
I'll say that's good enough to take everything on the table.
Well. First decent hand I've had all evening. Come to Daddy.
That'll set you up for a few more rounds, Marple.
No, not me. I've been needing a stake like this to pay my bills and get out of this town. I've got to get back to selling medicine. And I'm going tonight while it's cool.
Not a bad pot, Marple. How much you got there?
Well, let's see. It's 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 5. 95 round, shining silver dollars.
You did all right.
So, that's all for the game, huh? Well, let's push over to the bar for drinks.
You heard that, Hoppy? They're all leaving Juarez.
Yeah, I heard it.
And one of them's got that money.
We can be sure of that.
Which one? If they scatter, we ain't got a chance in the world of finding it.
We still got a chance. A good chance. Because this card game just showed which one of them is Clayton the bank teller.
Hoppy, shh. Where you been? It's almost 2 in the morning.
I've been trailing a man.
Without your guns? Oh, you should have waited for me. I bought 'em back with my winnings. Here they are.
Good. Maybe I better strap 'em on right now. I might be needing 'em.
Who you been trailing?
You'll see for yourself in a minute. But we'll have to be quiet about it. Come on.
Now what?
Stand clear of the door. I'm going to crash it.
All right, but it's locked. You ain't going to be able to get in.
I'll get in. Watch out. Don't try anything, Marple. Maybe I should say Clayton.
Hoppy, the money, it's on the table. Bank wrapping still around it.
You'll never get away with this, Cassidy. I've got Hollick in it with me now, and Hollick has his men here. You'll never get out of town with this money.
Maybe not, Clayton, but we're going to make a try for it. Scoop up the money, California. Get into that bag he has
Why,
there.
you... Hey, what's going on up there? Hollick, it's Cassidy. He's taking the money.
Come on, California. Let's get moving.
Marple, I'd never figured it was him.
Wish there wasn't so much moonlight. The money safe?
Practically back in the bank. Whoa, boy, hold it, Hoppy.
What's the matter?
Bunch of men up ahead. Hollick and his gang. Can we go south?
No, they'd get us for sure that way. We'll have to run their gauntlet. Maybe we can get by before they saddle up.
Right with me, Hoppy.
Let's go.
Yippee! Get it going! Get it going, you lot!
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy.
Hoppy, I can't believe it. I can't believe you're back. Look at that clock. It's 20 minutes past opening time. I was just about ready to go outside and tell everybody the Cattleman's Bank had gone broke.
I guess I'm a little late, John. I'm sorry.
Late? Why, you're the greatest sight these eyes of mine have ever seen.
Here, John, you better get this in the safe.
Thanks.
It's all there but $300. I guess Clayton used that up gambling.
Too bad.
And then there's another $5 you'll have to send to the Guadalajara bar in Juarez for a door lock I had to shatter with a bullet.
I'll be very happy to, Cassidy. Oh, Henson, open up the doors. And you can tell everybody that this bank is doing business as usual. Hoppy, you've saved the future of this town. Come into my office. You're going to have to tell me all about it.
Yeah, but first he's got to tell me something, Mr. Newcomb. Something he's been holding out on me all the way back here.
I don't see why I need to tell you anything, California. You were there with me the whole time.
Now, Hoppy, enough's enough. If you don't tell me how you knew that Marple fellow was really Clayton, I'll start drinking sarsaparilla.
You were there at that card game. You saw everything that went on just as well as I did.
Hoppy,
Well, all right. Guess I'll have to tell you. It was those coins, all the silver dollars that Marple raked in with that big pot he won.
Yeah, I remember the silver dollars. There was 95 of them. I even watched Marple stack them. But,
All right. There it was.
There what was?
Marple was no professional gambler, remember? He claimed to be a medicine salesman. But he stacked those coins quick and true, without even taking time to count them. He was able to do that because he was used to stacking coins, as a bank teller has to be.
Well,
Well, I'll be doggone. Maybe I ought to start drinking sarsaparilla. Maybe that's the stuff that makes you so gol darn smart.
Well, Hoppy and California bring an end to the Westrels of Juarez. And all because of Hoppy's alert observation and some silver dollars. On their next venture, they go on one of the toughest and roughest drives of their career. It's called Gambler's Luck. Try to be with us. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Westrels of Juarez was written by Buckley Angel, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production. With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. Well, Hoppy, what about our story?
It's an adventure we call Gambler's Luck, and it began with a cattle drive. This particular drive was one of the roughest and toughest we were ever on, but right up till almost the last, one of the nicest. It was fun because we were on an errand of mercy, you might say. Our destination was the Horseshoe outfit near the headwaters of the Teton. The Horseshoe was owned by Ham Irish and his sister Emma. Ham and Emma were old friends of ours, but we hadn't seen them in years.
I wouldn't miss this for nothing, Hoppy. When we show up with all this beef stuff, the look on Ham and Emma's faces is going to be a sight to behold.
Likely is, California. But when I see them, they're going to get a piece of my mind.
You ain't mad at them, are you?
Why shouldn't I be? When they got in trouble, why didn't they tell us? If friends can't help when help's needed, what do they think friends are for?
Oh, for a second there, I thought you was serious.
Well, I am, kinda. If it hadn't been for Slim Gillian, I wouldn't have known about this at all.
Slim worked up this way last year, didn't he?
Yeah, last couple of years. Said last year's die-up after the freeze was almost the worst anyone could remember, though. Dead cows were lined up for miles.
Anybody else hit it as bad as Ham and Emma was?
Oh, I doubt it. They lost every cow they had. They'll have to use this bunch as a starter herd and wait a couple of years before paying us back. We're on Horseshoe Range right now. Do you know that?
Are we?
Sure. Ever since we passed Willow Creek. We'll have a real surprise for them before the day's out.
Never told them nothing about us coming, huh?
Not a word. Thought I'd get even for their not telling us anything. You'll hear Ham use some fancy language.
Maybe Emma will hear.
What do you mean?
Look over there. See who's coming?
Well, I'll be. That's Emma. Hello there, Emma.
Hi.
Well, hi there.
Hi.
Am I happy to see you? Well, what are you two old renegades doing up this way? What are all these cows for? Not settling here, are you?
No, we hadn't planned on that, Emma. These cows are for you.
They're what?
You heard them, Emma. They're for you. The whole darn shebang. We drove them clear from the bar 20.
Clear from the bar 20? Well, I want to know about this. You mean Ham sent for them and never told me about it?
Nothing like that, Emma. We made up the herd when Slim Gillian told us about the trouble you're in. No hurry about paying for them, though. You can do that when you're back on your feet again.
Well, I never. Brought 'em all the way from the bar 20 just for us. And we never even asked you. Oh, Hoppy, this is the nicest thing I ever heard tell of. And it's just a shame, that's what it is. Just a rotten, doggone shame.
A shame? What is?
That you couldn't get here in time.
What do you mean?
Yep, yesterday would have been all right. Yesterday, the horseshoe still belonged to us. But now it don't. Now it belongs to the bank. Hoppy, you got here just 24 hours too late.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gambler's Luck. It was startling news to Hoppy to learn that he and the Bar 20 trail crew had driven a herd all the way to the Horseshoe, only to arrive 24 hours too late. When he heard this, Hoppy pressed Emma for an explanation, but true to range custom, she refused to say anything more until first she'd taken Hoppy and California home and had fed them. Now, however, in the Horseshoe's spacious kitchen.
Now, wait a second, Emma. Wait a second. What are you saying? You haven't lost the Horseshoe.
Just as good as, Hoppy, just as good as. You see, when Ham borrowed that $10,000 yesterday, he signed a note saying he'd pay it back inside 2 weeks. Now, how much chance do you figure 2 weeks gives us to get any $10,000?
What did you put up against it, Emma? Your range and water rights?
Yep, that's right, and all our buildings. That's all we had left to put up.
But what was it for, Emma? What did Ham plan to do with that $10,000?
California, I got a brother that was in a heap of ways a darn fine feller. But in one way, he's just a plain darn fool.
Gambling?
Yeah, that's right, Hoppy. I can see you remember him. Yep, it was a poker game he had a hankering to sit into. See, the way he figured it was either make a killing or go bust. And if he didn't take a chance, he figured we was bound to go bust anyways.
That's too bad. Gambling's a fool's game. He lost, eh?
Oh, wasn't that so much, Hoppy. It was the way he lost. He was cheated out of it.
Oh?
Sure. It was taken from him just as crooked as if he'd been held up at the point of a gun. Almost the worst of it was he was cheated by a feller he'd trusted.
Who was he?
Well, ain't likely you'd know him. Name is Jeff Randall. He's an Easterner. Came here just a few months back. But everybody kind of took a shine to him.
But Ham can prove he was cheated?
Oh, sure he can. He's got the cards that'll prove it. It was marked.
Then why don't he go after that Randall hombre and make him give the money back?
That's what he was trying to do. That's why he ain't here now. But I reckon he's got about as much chance of doing it as I'd have of lifting one of them there bulls.
Oh, why? Did Randall light out?
Sure he did, the second he had that cash in his pocket. And with that paint horse he's a-riding.
Wait a second. He was riding a paint, you say?
That's right. What about it?
We saw a man riding a paint yesterday. Remember him, California?
Sure I do. He was heading down the south bank of the Teton lickety-split. Man in his 50s. Was he, Emma?
Well, middle 50s, the way I calculated, California. A real handsome, dignified-looking feller. You really think you saw him?
Sure we did.
I'm sure of it, too, Emma. California, we'd better do something about this.
We should, Hoppy.
You get back to camp and pick up a 2-3 day supply of grub.
I'll do that.
Tell the boys we'll be gone for a bit, but they're to stay here and help Emma handle those cows.
Right.
Then get back here as fast as you can. I'll be waiting for you.
Won't take me long. I'll be back before you know it.
Oh, Hoppy, what are you thinking of? You'll never trail that feller. He's got a good day's start on you, Wub.
I won't have to trail him, Emma. I think I know where he's going.
Where's that?
Fort Benton.
How come?
Didn't you say he was an Easterner?
Sure I did, but how does that tell you?
We saw him heading down the Teton. The Teton joins Missouri at Fort Benton, and Fort Benton's the head of the navigation of the Missouri.
Hey, you mean he'll go there to grab a steamboat?
Of course. Probably a boat to St. Louis.
I'll bet you're right. But suppose you do come up with him. Will you know him when you see him?
I think so. We got a pretty good look at him yesterday.
Well, he's got a day's start on you, Hoppy. Maybe you'll miss him.
Don't worry about that, Emma. Either we catch him and get that money, or...
Or what?
Or we'll bring you his hide.
Mr. Randall? Oh, Captain Beck. Captain, I would like you to meet my daughter, Mary. Mary, my dear, this is Captain Beck.
Hello. Howdy, Miss Mary.
I'll have to ask you to excuse my daughter's veil, Captain. She suffered an injury to her eyes.
Yes, so my purser told me, Mr. Randall. May I tell you how sorry I am, Miss Randall?
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
The purser said you wanted to speak to me, Mr. Randall.
Yes, I do, Captain Beck. How soon do we sail?
Oh, any moment now. The pilot's just come aboard.
Good. Sooner we leave, the better. You may have noticed, Captain, that I have placed myself here so that I could watch all who came aboard.
No, I hadn't noticed. You've got some reason for it?
I have. I'm taking my daughter east so that she may have the services of surgeons who can restore her sight. And as you can imagine, it will be expensive.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
That's why I'm carrying this cash box. I have $10,000 in here, Captain, and I should hate to lose it. If I do, Mary must remain blind.
I see. You'd like me to take it for you?
No, not at all. Now, the point is this. I have reason to believe that certain men may be following me who would not hesitate to rob me if they could.
Well,
I would merely like your assurance that if I find any of them aboard and they try to trouble me, I can have your assistance.
Of course you can. If they try anything, I'll put them under arrest.
Thank you. That's all I wanted of you, Captain.
If that's all, then I'll ask you to excuse me.
Of course.
Goodbye, Miss Randall. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, Captain. Goodbye. Father, we're leaving.
Thank heavens. Now we're safe.
You're sure of that, Randall?
What? Who are you?
The name's Cassidy, Randall. I'm a friend of Ham Irish.
Say, Hoppy, what are we tying up here for?
I imagine we're tying up for the night.
For all night?
Sure, navigation's too tough on the Missouri to run at night. They always tie up like this.
And why'd they wait so long? It's black as pitch already.
Imagine the pilot's trying to make time. Otherwise, we probably would have tied up at that army post we passed.
Uh-huh. Say, there's been something I wanted to ask you, Hoppy.
Mm-hmm.
You spoke to that Randall fella right after we started. Why didn't you brace him for that money? Why'd you put it off for?
Oh, I don't know just what to do, California. Notice that young woman with him?
The one with the veil? Yeah, sure I did. What about her?
That's his daughter. I found out about her when I was inquiring after him in Fort Benton. She wears that veil because of an injury to her eyes. She's blind.
Oh, golly, Hoppy. I didn't know that.
I imagine that's what he stole the money for. Pay for the operations to get her sight back.
That makes it tough. We grab that money back, she stays blind, huh?
Something like that, I guess. I can't decide what to do. Actually, the money belongs to Ham and Emma. But if we take it back, you can see what it means. What would you do?
Well, golly, I don't know.
I had hoped that you would know.
Oh, Randall, you heard us, I suppose.
Yes, I did. When you told me you were a friend of Ham Irish's, I knew, of course, why you were here. Well, you know all the facts now. Do you blame me for doing what I did?
I wouldn't try to say what I'd do in your place, Randall. The fact remains that you stole money belonging to Ham and Emma Irish. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, I'm sorry for them, of course, Cassidy, but unless you force me, I don't intend doing anything about it.
No?
After all, to me, my daughter comes first. Anyhow, the question is, what do you propose to do?
Well, as I told California, I haven't decided yet. But
Still, that money has to go back, eh?
It should, shouldn't it?
Well, I thank you for listening to me anyhow, Cassidy. And thank you for not exposing me before my daughter.
I couldn't have done that, Randall.
And I appreciate it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to my cabin. Perhaps you'll have made up your mind by morning.
Yes, maybe I will have.
I'll be here anyhow. I won't run away, you may be sure of that.
Tough spot, huh, Hoppy?
It sure is. I don't know what to do. I'd like to think it over a little longer. You want to run along and see if they've fed the horses?
Sure. Where they got 'em?
They always keep horses, wagons, and things like that on the main deck just below us. Go on down and have a look at them. Huh?
All right, I'll do that. You coming down?
I'll see you in our cabin.
Right.
I don't know what to do.
No! Hoppy! Help! Hey!
California! What happened? Where are you? Hey! What is it, California? You hurt? What the...
Turn around, Cassidy.
Why, you...
Take it.
Oh!
Sorry, Cassidy, but you and your partner are becoming troublesome. I'm afraid you'll have to die.
Now back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story, Gambler's Luck. Only a few minutes have passed since Hoppy, answering a call for help from California, found himself attacked from behind by Jefferson Randall. A moment later, depending on the heavy spring tide current to carry them to their death, Randall dragged Hoppy and California to the rail and dropped them overboard. The sudden plunge restored Hoppy to consciousness, however. And now...
Oh, we're almost ashore. You can wait now, Cal. Here, hold on to me. How you feel?
Rotten. I feel like I got my head half split open. How you feeling?
Mine was split open the other half. Here we are. Let me take a look at you.
It's a doggone dark. Don't think you can see anything.
I can see a little. It's not bad. Skin's broken, that's all.
Well,
you'll be all right. Randall hit you harder than he hit me. I had a little warning, you know.
You know, Hoppy, I think that fella really tried to kill us.
Well, sure he did. If he could have taken a chance of shots, he'd have used his gun. Probably was afraid to risk it.
And I was wasting my time being sorry for that skunk.
Well, I didn't. I was sorry for his daughter. I still am.
Well, what are we going to do now?
I think we'll stay right here where we are for a while.
Huh? Well, what for?
Well, in the first place, if Randall wants us dead, I think it'd be a good idea to let him think we are.
What good'll that do?
It may make it easier to get that money back.
Getting it back shouldn't be hard. All we have to do is to go to the captain and tell him the truth about it. He might not believe us, but he'd have to investigate, wouldn't he?
Sure. Then Mary Randall would know that her father is a thief.
Well, ain't he?
Of course he is. But he only became one in order to help her, didn't he?
Yeah, yes, you're right. What's your idea, then?
Well, to stay ashore till Randall's convinced we're not coming back. Then go back aboard.
The boat'll just stay there till morning, huh?
Sure it will. And when we're aboard, we'll see if we can't get into Randall's cabin and get that money box.
Won't he be guarding it?
Thinking us dead? I don't think so. It's our best chance at any rate. Then he can tell his daughter the money was stolen or anything he wants to. She won't have to know the truth, at least.
It still bothers me about that money being meant to fix her eyes, Hoppy.
It does me, too. But it belongs to Ham and Emma, doesn't it? What else can we do?
Hoppy, hurry it up. Here's our cabin.
All right, open it up. Go on in.
You got the money?
Right here. Now, let's get packed. Maybe we can get off before they start up.
I don't think so. Sounded like they was giving orders to start up when we came in. Yeah, we're starting now.
That's all right. Then we'll get off at the next landing. Come on, let's get our gear together. We can... What was that?
I don't know. Somebody knocked.
But who saw us come aboard?
I didn't think nobody did.
Mr. Cassidy, this is Mary Randall. Let me in.
Mary Randall? How did she know we were in here?
I don't know. She couldn't have seen us. Heck, she can't even see.
Let me in, Mr. Cassidy. I've got to talk to you. If you don't, I'll go for the captain.
No use keeping her out. Just a moment. Good morning, Miss Randall. Come in. Here, I'll give you a hand. There's a chair here.
Thank you.
I wonder how you knew we were here.
Why shouldn't you have been? But anyhow, I heard your voices. You see, that's one of the advantages of being blind, Mr. Cassidy. It heightens your other senses.
Yes, of course. But what did you want?
I happen to know that you and your friend are thieves, Mr. Cassidy.
What?
Hey, no, wait a
No
minute.
use denying it. My father has told me about you. I know that you followed him aboard this boat in the hope that you can steal the money he carries.
Oh, he told you that, did he? What else did he tell you?
That was all.
That was enough for his purposes.
I have only one reason for being here, Mr. Cassidy, and that is to appeal to your better nature.
Oh,
If you're prepared to steal now, I have no doubt that you've often stolen in the past. I would like to think that you have the strength of character to reform. But at any rate, I appeal to you on this occasion to let my father alone. If you don't,
yes?
I promise you, you'll regret it.
Perhaps I will. That's all you have to say?
Yes, I'll be going now. But there's one thing more.
What is that?
I'll be dining with my father at noon today. I would like you to join us. In fact, I'll be expecting you.
Thank you. Maybe I will.
Oh, yes. And bring the money box with you, Mr. Cassidy. You see, I know you've already stolen it. If you don't, I'll have to inform Captain Beck.
Hoppy, she knows about the money.
Yeah, I know she does, California. This changes things. This changes things a lot. Hello there.
How do you do?
You look rather surprised to see us, Randall.
Well, I scarcely know what to say. Won't you sit down?
Thank you, we will.
I'm very glad that you and Mr. Carlson have accepted my invitation, Mr. Cassidy. You've brought the money.
No, Miss Randall. No, I haven't. I've decided to keep it.
I see. You leave me no choice. I've already spoken to Captain Beck, Mr. Cassidy. Now I shall have to ask him to arrest you.
I don't think your father would like you to do that, Miss Randall.
Why not?
I don't think he'd care to have you know he's a thief.
Hey, Hoppy, you're telling her. I thought we agreed that...
You'll have to let me handle this, California.
But doggone it.
As I said, I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Miss Randall, I've told you the truth. I'm not the thief. Your father is.
I don't believe it. Captain Beck, come here, please.
Yes, Miss Randall?
This man refuses to return the money. He has some ridiculous story to the effect that my father is a thief. I'll have to ask you to arrest him.
You know that he's taken your father's money? You'll prefer the charges?
Yes, I know he has.
In that case...
Just a moment, Captain. You better let me explain.
No explanations needed, Cassidy. No, don't try to draw. I have you covered. I'd suggest that you surrender without making trouble. Once the people aboard this boat know what you've done, you'll be lucky not to be lynched.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy.
Hoppy, the captain wasn't kidding any about this bunch being ripe for a lynching. They mean business.
And so do I.
But you shouldn't have... Hey, wait a second. This is trouble. All right, you fellas, get back. The whole pack of you. Get back now. Get back. Just one of you come a step closer and they'll get drilled.
No trouble now, no trouble. I'll handle this.
Hoppy, come on while we get the chance.
I'm staying here.
You gone loco? Why, they'll...
Just keep Captain Beck here covered. Don't let him interfere. All right now, Miss Randall. This is between you and me. I want the truth. You...
No! Stop him! He's pointing his guns at me! Stop him! Stop him!
Hoppy, you gone clean stark crazy.
I know what I'm doing. I thought that might work, Miss Randall. Now tell me something. How did you know I was pointing these guns at you? You're blind. You claim you are, anyway. How could you know what I was doing with these guns?
Well,
I think we'll find out just what is wrong with your eyes, Miss Randall. Let's see what's behind that veil you're wearing.
No, don't!
Ha, ha, ha! Just as I thought. Your eyes are as good as mine. You were only pretending to be blind. That veil was a fake.
Hey, I thought I'd seen that female afore. Her name ain't no Randall. There's Frisco Sal.
No. Just a moment, please. Who are you?
Well, my name is Pete Peterson, Cap. I'm a miner from up Denver way.
And who did you say this young woman was?
Frisco Sal. Except I couldn't recognize her as long as she was wearing that veil.
You know her?
I know her. Oh, I should say so.
Well,
I was there when they run her out of Julesburg. Just give me a couple of minutes and I'll round up a dozen of the boys that used to know her.
You go ahead and do that, Peterson. In the meantime, Captain, you'd better keep an eye on this pair.
Yes, I do believe I had.
Doggone, Hoppy. When you pulled that trick on her with your guns, you knowed she could see. But what I don't see is, how you knowed.
I've known it since she called on us this morning. If she couldn't see, how could she have known that we already had her father's money box?
Well, I'll be darned. Of course, and I never got it.
What do you got to say now, Miss Randall? Or whatever your name is?
What I've got to say is to this sucker I was working with. So you told me I couldn't get in any trouble, did you?
Now, Sal.
You'd worked this trick a dozen times on the Mississippi, had you? Why,
Don't say anything, Sal. Don't say anything.
I'll say plenty. Cassidy, all this was a trick to play for sympathy. He called it insurance. If the fella he stole from caught up with him, he figured he'd be so sorry for us he wouldn't do anything.
I thought so. Better take him away, Captain. Keep him under guard.
Right. I'll turn him over to the authorities at the next landing. Come along, you.
You're not going to
see what you've got us into.
I don't understand.
Doggone it, Hoppy. I gotta apologize. You know, I figured that was a dirty trick you was doing when you started telling her about her pa being crooked.
I just wanted to see how far she'd play along with him. I had an idea that sooner or later she'd do some talking.
She did plenty.
That's right, plenty. Enough to send her and Randall to jail and us back to the horseshoe with Ham's money.
Even a clever gambler hasn't a chance when Hoppy gets on his trail. So Hopalong Cassidy brings to an end a gambler's luck. In their next story, Hoppy and California become involved with a band of border outlaws, and it is called Danger Wears Two Faces. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Gambler's Luck was written by Gibson Scott Fox, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production.
With action and suspense out of the Old West comes the most famous hero of them all, Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd. The ring of the silver spurs heralds the most amazing man ever to ride the prairies of the early West, Hopalong Cassidy, the same Hoppy you cheer in motion pictures, and the same California you've laughed at a million times. Raw courage and quick shooting have built a legend around this famous hero. Hopalong is a name to be feared, respected, and admired, for this great cowboy rides the trails of adventure and excitement. William Boyd as Hopalong Cassidy, and Andy Clyde as California. What's our story this time, Hoppy?
Well, it's one I call Danger Wears Two Faces. It began when a friend of mine in South Texas asked me to help him get back a herd of rustled cattle. California and I took the trail ourselves, following the herd as it headed for the Mexican border through the Big Bend country, a land of border outlaws. And trailing a herd of stolen beef there was as healthy as playing patty cake with an unhappy mountain lion. We finally lost the trail on a rocky section, but pushed on in hopes of picking it up again.
Hoppy, do we keep going?
Sure, why not?
What'll we do if we find them?
Take the herd back and turn the rustlers over to the law, of course.
Oh, it was silly of me to ask. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Well, great cross-eyed copperheads. Look.
What? Oh, a man lying on the road.
I know this country would bring us trouble. Well, time to go home.
Oh, stop grumbling. Come on. That man may not be dead.
Yeah, and his killers may be watching, too.
Well, let's see. Take a look at him, California. I'll cover you.
Sure. Don't see no wound. Maybe it's sunstroke. I'll see his heart's, Hoppy, he's alive.
Certainly I'm alive. My name's Jasper. Oh, maybe I can sell you some tinware.
My name is Cassidy, and we don't need any tinware.
I'm California Carlson.
Howdy. Like a new coffee pot, a frying pan, perhaps?
No. We're traveling light, chasing rustlers.
Take your orders for coffins? I know an undertaker.
California was only fooling you, Jasper. We're just riders.
Oh, well, if you're after Russell stock, you want either Duke Spengler or Little Jack Pargo. They run the two big gangs of Big Ben. Either way, I'd take the loss and go home if I was you.
Down here, danger wears two faces, huh? Who do you work for?
Me? Well, I'm a tinware salesman. My mule's over there.
Lift them hands, all of you!
Hoppy, will you look? It's a grizzly wearing pants.
And holding a gun. Do as he says.
I ain't about to argue with him, gun or no gun.
It's Lacey, Duke Spengler's pet killer.
You hombres got the wrong road.
What makes you think so?
This gun in my hand, for one thing. Good reason?
Sure, that's a swell reason.
If it ain't enough, I'll tell you. This is the Duke's road.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that. Now, who are you two? What's your business?
Why?
Well, it's like this. If I don't have no objections to your business, I may let you turn around and leave peaceable.
And if you do have?
Then I'll kill you both where you stand.
Well, in that case, he's Smith and I'm Jones, and we're just a couple of wandering riders, ain't we, Hoppy?
Yeah. Let's go back, Smith.
No, wait, Lacey, don't let them fool you.
Huh?
They're lawmen chasing rustlers. Kill them!
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story. Danger wears two faces. Trailing a herd of rustled cattle, Hoppy and California entered the outlaw-infested Big Bend country of West Texas. When a gunfighter named Lacey holds them up and demands to know their business, Hoppy and California pretend to be wandering riders, only to have Jasper, a tinware salesman, betray them to the threatening killer.
They told me so, Lacey. Their names are really Cassidy and Carlson.
You dirty big mouth.
Shut up!
It should be worth $50, Lacey. Now, you tell Duke to pay me 50, won't you? You see, I'm a good friend of his,
Jasper, you make me sick. You'd sell Duke down the river just as quick as you did these two hombres.
Did Duke give you orders to shoot anybody trailing the herd?
Shoot you? I'm gonna give you a hand in finding it. Duke Spengler's turned honest, and he wants Big Ben cleaned up of killers like Little Jack Pargo and his gang.
So Spengler is honest now?
Yeah. He's even got him a ranch. Little Jack Pargo's men are the ones who hustle that herd you're after. Come on with me, I'll prove it to you. Well, there's the Rio Grande. And there's the tracks of your herd. I reckon it's sold in Mexico by now, but... Company's coming.
Who are those men?
Little Jack Pargo and his straw bosses. If you can't pray, hang on to your gun butts.
Hoppy, look at the leader. He's no bigger than a minute.
Macy, you're out of your territory. And who are you two?
Strangers.
Oh, the clever type. Maybe I ought to make you bleed a little.
You're too proud, Pargo. Those men of yours won't keep me from getting you if you reach for that gun.
What? You're bracing me? Me, Little Jack Pargo?
Call it that. I don't like being threatened. I don't like braggarts, especially little ones.
There's an advantage in being little, mister.
Yeah, I know. You can hide under smaller rocks.
You make a smaller target.
Hoppy, look out!
No, my arm!
Hold it, all of you! Ron Pargo gets it dead center.
You heard him, man.
Where's the herd you shoved across the river, Pargo?
Sold. And what's it to you?
The money, then. Where is it? Throw down your saddlebag.
No.
You really want to make that choice?
No, wait. All right. You win for now.
You're the men. Toss your guns down easy.
You pay for this, stranger. If it takes every man I've got, I'll see that you never leave Texas alive.
I'll tell Duke you're here, Cassidy. You wait.
Hoppy, why ain't we running now we get the money?
Well, if we run, Pargo's men will catch us sooner or later.
Huh? Then what are we going to do?
Lacey said Duke Spengler was trying to go honest, that he wanted Big Ben cleaned up. Well, if he'll help, maybe we can rid Texas of little Jack Pargo for good.
Well. I'm Duke Spengler. Lacey tells me you outdrew, outshot, outtalked, and outbluffed little Jack Pargo and his toughest men. Why didn't you wait for your posse?
Sorry, no posse. There's just the two of us.
Just the two of you?
Yeah, I was hoping you'd lend a hand in fighting Pargo.
Oh, my, this is priceless. You see, I was hoping your posse would do the same thing. This is quite a pickle you've gotten me into. Quite.
You're supposedly as big as Pargo. Why do you need a posse?
Ah, but I'm only supposedly as big. You see, my friends, when I turned honest, I dismissed most of my old fighters. As a rancher, I have no need of thieves and gunhawks.
But you do need to be rid of little Jack Pargo.
If you're honest, that is.
Nasty tone. Please don't use it. I can assure you I'm only a cattle raiser. Though at the moment I wish I did have a few of my old comrades. After seeing Lacey, Pargo will think I'm backing you.
Then you'll have to...
Shh. I must think it over. Join me at tea and I'll give you my decision.
Tea. Hoppy, I can't balance this little cup.
You'd better. The Duke may get mad. And don't let his manner fool you. Those white hands of his can handle a gun as well as a teacup.
You know, that helps me a lot.
Drop my good cup and they bury you tomorrow, old fellow. Crumpet? Scone?
Maybe one of them little cakes.
Crumpet?
No, this cake'll do fine. Thanks.
Decided what to do, Spengler?
Well, as I see it, the situation is essentially simple. Big Ben has only one bandit gang to get rid of now. Sooner or later, the law will do it. Did you notice my men riding in?
Yeah, about 20 or so.
All cowboys, not gunslingers, and busy with roundup and calf branding.
Hardly equal to Pargo's bunch, you know.
Then how is it Pargo didn't steal from you?
Pargo still thinks I am a bandit chief. He believes my ranch is only a cover and that I have the army I used to have. My past reputation stands me in good stead now.
But not us, I think.
Sad but true. Now then, you will take the gold you stole from Pargo and be off the ranch by dark. I'm throwing you to the wolves. Another crumpet?
Hold still, darn you. I'll have you saddled in just a minute.
Well, not leaving with the gold, I hope.
Say. Go someplace besides this barn, will you?
Don't let my looks bother you. All I want is the gold.
Hoppy wouldn't like that.
Where is he? Tell me or I'll blast you.
Well, he was over at the bunkhouse, but now he's right behind you.
What? Yes. You're bluffing.
No, he isn't. Drop your gun before I shoot some of the meanness out of you, big fella.
No. You wouldn't dare shoot me here. Duke would... Hey, that ain't nice.
You want another?
Stop that.
Oh, come on, mister. Fall. Well, getting tired?
Whee! What a thick head. I'll bet your fist is busted, but he'll sleep a while.
Yeah.
Let's get her going.
Put your hands up, both of you.
Say, weren't you with Pargo this morning?
Forget the questions. Just drop your guns and pack those saddlebags out to my horse. Walk with him, Whiskers.
You taking us to Pargo?
No. He wants you out of the country. Fast.
You know, if I yelled, Duke's men would get you.
Mm-hmm. And if I start playing corpse, I'm going to have company.
That was just a thought.
Keep it that way. Now, there's my horse. Put the bags on him.
Yeah. There.
All right. Now stand back. And play it careful. It wasn't your gold anyway. Adios.
I was getting a hunch it wasn't.
What's that? You mean that...
Hey, who was that rider? What tricks are you two pulling?
Jasper, you sure get around for a tinware salesman. If I were you, I'd stay out of my sight before I remember the way you betrayed us this morning. You understand?
Oh, sure. I was just asking, and no offense. I'm sorry about this morning. Excuse me.
Hoppy, let's hightail it.
We will. Right back to the river.
Right back to the... Oh, no. That's Pargo's territory.
We got some investigating to do. We'll take a detour and come up along the riverbank, but slow. I want to check for tracks. Come on.
Hoppy, we've checked 5 miles of riverbank. Ain't that enough?
Almost. Even in this moonlight, we wouldn't have missed the tracks of a big herd of cattle.
Well, those tracks we saw this morning are the only ones round. It was our herd. Ain't no question about that.
Maybe. There's one thing that's bothering me. What's that?
Where?
Moonlight on rifle barrels. It's an ambush. Right for the river.
Hoppy, my horse is hurt. You go on.
Too late. If Pargo's men were surrounded.
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy and our story. Danger wears 2 faces. After discovering that the rustled herd he was trailing had been sold in Mexico, Hoppy took the gold payment from little Jack Pargo, who admitted selling the herd. But later, one of Pargo's men stole the gold back. Then, as Hoppy and California investigate further, they are captured by Pargo's men in an ambush. Now, in a shack in Pargo's camp.
You didn't get very far, did you, Cassidy?
That's because I was too smart. I sneaked close enough to hear them say where they were going, Pargo. I got them for you.
You'll be paid for it, sneak. Now beat it.
Well, they ought to be worth $100. You wanted them very bad.
I never wanted anything so bad in my life. But get out of here, Jasper. You even smell like a traitor.
Oh, sure, little Jack. Sure, I'm going. I just wanted you to know how good a friend I am. I can help you a lot.
That unwashed louse. Now for you two. You're gonna hate me worse than death.
Hoppy, does she mean that...
Yeah, I broke his pride. Only a big man can take that.
Why, you... No, not yet. First, where's my gold?
No, act stupid. I suppose you don't know
California, don't say any more. That gold is our insurance.
Take your own advice. Whiskers, where's the gold?
Gold? What gold?
So, all right, I'll give you some time to think. But one way or the other, you'll tell me.
Hoppy, how soon do you think he'll be back?
Soon enough. I hope the man who took the gold from us comes first, though.
Huh?
I think he and Lacey were both acting on their own.
Well, if Pargo finds out that one of his men took the gold, he'll sure kill him.
Well, that's why the thief will have to help us escape. Keep us from talking to Pargo.
Oh, speaking of the boogeyman...
Quiet. I've come to help you escape.
So we guessed. You can start on these ropes.
My name's Brannon. You know why I had to take that money?
You tell us.
Well, that was the payoff for several herds, all of which Pargo lumped together and ran across the Rio Grande. I thought those herds all came from my territory, but, well, I may be wrong.
Your territory? Say, what are you, a range detective?
That's a pretty good guess. Yeah, I'm with the Cattlemen's Association, working out of San Antonio. Pargo's hit the ranchers around there pretty hard.
I guess he can sell as many cattle as he can steal.
Sure. $10 a head across the Rio Grande. No questions asked. Now, if you're square and part of that money belongs to you, you can claim it from our office. There. Now you're both free.
Thanks. Come on, Hoppy. Let's get out of here.
Why?
Why? Why? To stay alive, that's why.
I hate to run from crooks. Let's take Pargo and his men.
Why, you're insane. Beat it while you have a chance.
Oh, give up, Brannon. When Hoppy gets like this, he's a worry to his friends and a delight to undertakers.
How many men does Pargo have here in camp with him?
14.
His lieutenants are the toughest outlaws in Texas.
Well, they think you're one of them. Can you get them to come in here one at a time?
Well, yes, I guess so. But, man, even if we can take them all, we'll never get out of Big Bend with them. Why, Pargo's men are...
Who wants to get out of Big Bend? Look, get us rope, lots of it, and a couple of guns, or clubs will do.
A pair of coffins would be more in order. Well, all right.
As soon as we get the ropes cut into short lengths, we'll be ready. You wait until we've taken Pargo. He's coming back any time now. Once we have him, you can tell the others that he wants them here.
Check. It ought to be a breeze. Yeah, a breeze.
Now listen, this is what we'll do. Brannon, you call the men in here one by one. California, as they walk in the door, you grab them around. All right, California, ready? Here comes another. Get him! I got you, you darn rascal!
Number 13. This is getting monotonous.
I'm glad there's only one more. My arm's tired. Go on, get him tied up.
Sure. By now, I'm a darned expert.
Well, I got the last one outside. He was suspicious, so I poleaxed him a little. Well, I gotta hand it to you. It's worked.
Yeah, so far.
Only now what? We can't stay here long. And if we ride towards town, some of Pargo's other men will spot us sure.
You can get to town all right alone. California and I'll take the prisoners over to Duke Spengler's ranch. We can make it that far, and Pargo's men won't dare search there.
If Spengler finds you, he'll massacre the lot. You're loco.
Wait. Hang on to your hat, Detective. I got an idea. Why don't we make it a clean sweep with both Pargo and Spengler?
Oh, no.
Can you round up some honest men in town for a posse?
I can get you 50. All deathly afraid of Pargo and Spengler.
Bring them to Spengler's place as quick as you can. Maybe when they see Spengler, Pargo, and their henchmen tied and helpless, they'll
drop dead.
Or they'll find courage enough to wipe out lawlessness in Big Bend. Without their leaders, these outlaws will be easy to lick.
True, but you'll need an army to take Duke Spengler.
But I have one. I got 15 prisoners. They'll be my army.
Crazy? Loco? Just plain nuts. Hoppy, these prisoners ain't gonna be no help.
They'd better be, or none of us will see morning.
You're crazy if you think I'll help.
If you help Pargo, you get a fair trial. Don't, and Duke Spengler will catch us all. What'll your chances be with him?
Oh, but you wouldn't do that. Why, he'd kill me in cold blood.
I was sure I could count on your cooperation. Pull up.
There's a light in the ranch house, Hoppy. Duke's still up.
It's the bunkhouse we have to take first. Now listen close, Pargo. You're in on this. The prisoners stay tied, but I'll pack them down one at a time and lay them in a circle around the ranch house.
What about them empty rifles you loaded in that extra horse?
I'll put one of them in each prisoner's arms. In the dark, Duke's men won't know they're tied up. The moonlight will shine off the gun barrels. Pargo's untied and goes with us.
With an empty rifle, I'll bet. Just more bluff.
Only when we take the bunkhouse. When we hit the ranch house, Pargo will carry loaded guns, with us behind him. We may need him to fight as well as bluff.
That's great. You know, Hoppy, there's times when I wish I'd taken up hog raising, like my pappy wanted me to.
Well, taking the bunkhouse was easy enough.
Sure, but them 8 men was sleeping. But where's the rest?
Well, 6 or 8 of them should be night riding or at line camps. The rest will be in that ranch house with Duke and Lacey.
So now we try our bluff out on all of them.
Yeah, we got Pargo's men all moved to circle the ranch house. But Pargo, here's your guns. Hold them down at your side until we crash in the front door. I'll cover you till then. Try to lift the guns and...
I get the picture. Let's get on with it.
Hoppy, we can see from here. Through that window. Duke and Lacey have 4 men with them.
Uh-huh. You take that side window, California. We'll take the front door. And good luck.
Sure. Good luck to you. You'll need it.
Just what if this stupid bluff don't work?
Then we're in for one whale of a fight, Pargo. Quiet and try the door.
It's unlocked. Shall we go in?
Let's.
To drink up, gentlemen. A toast to being honest.
Raise 'em, Duke!
Don't move!
I'll drill the man who wiggles your finger.
Guns in the middle of the floor, all of you.
Here, what is all this?
Don't be stubborn, Duke. My men have your house surrounded. Toss the guns down and don't forget the one in your vest pocket.
My. This is a predicament. And there's a wrong note somewhere. Ah, yes. This can't be your play, Pargo. You'd have blasted us from the windows and talked later.
Take a look out the windows if you don't believe us.
Oh, I don't, my friend. I don't.
All right, then. Do you throw those guns down or do you die because Duke is playing tough?
No, you fools! Wait! Don't! Well, I see I must pay for my past sins after all.
And your present ones, Duke. Lacey, your guns.
I'll stick by Duke.
Seems we have no choice, Lacey.
That's the way it looks, Duke.
Duke, they're trying to bluff you. There's men outside it. Gotcha, you little weasel. Watch it, Hoppy.
You're mine, Pargo.
Pargo, make 'em pay!
Now, back to Hopalong Cassidy.
Well, we've rounded up all the prisoners, Cassidy. What a scrap that must have been. Duke, Pargo, Jasper, and Lacey are done for. That Lacey.
It took 2 gunloads to make him cash.
Ah, they'd have stretched rope anyhow. Duke was still a rustler.
Oh, but that couldn't be. Only Pargo's been crossing the Rio.
Duke had a better scheme than selling rustled cattle in Mexico for $10 a head. The way I figured, he organized this ranch so he could hold the herds, change the brands, and then later send them to Abilene or Dodge.
Say, he'd get 3 times that price in Abilene.
And he could play it honest. Duke knew sooner or later the law would wipe out the bandits of Big Bend.
Hoppy, you think our herd's in Duke's ranch there now?
Yeah, he tried to steer us on Pargo a little too forcefully. Besides, his cowboys were all carrying straight rods of iron when they came in. Running irons. That was a giveaway. They were changing brands.
Well, sure, no honest rancher would use running irons. They're too slow. They always have irons with their brand fixed on the end. Instead of drawing the brand, all the cowboy has to do is stamp it on the hide of the cow.
That's right. Well, this should end Big Ben's outlaws.
I'll say. You inspired the honest folks here. By tomorrow, there'll be 100 men combing the brakes for crooks.
That sounds like action. Maybe California and I could help.
What's that? Well, Hoppy, doggone it. If you get me into one more fight, I'm going to call off our partnership and do something peaceful. I'll take up hog raising. Like my pappy wanted me to.
Peaceful?
Yeah.
I'll bet you couldn't take it. Come on, call a hog.
Sure. Hee, piggy, shoot! Good gravy, you're right. Lead me to that fighting, Hoppy. I sure can't stand to hear myself do that again.
Well, Hoppy and California really had a scrap on their hands that time. And so ends Danger Wears Two Faces. In their next adventure, Hoppy easily proves that crooks are fools, and it's a story you won't want to miss. It's called California or Bust. Hopalong Cassidy, starring William Boyd, is transcribed and produced in the West by Walter White, Jr. Danger Wears Two Faces was written by Herb Purdom, with original music under the personal direction of Albert Glasser. All stories are based upon the characters created by Clarence E. Mulford. This is a Commodore production.